All righty, everyone. Welcome. Thank y'all for coming out here today. This is the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 presented by Fort Worth Screen Printing along with Over the Top Designs. Today, we do what this community is best at. We remember someone in the best way possible. We go do what they loved as well. We go racing here at Talladega for 500 miles, and we are going to put on a show. And along the way, remember a great young man by the name of Ryan Sadusky. But we are ready. The crows are here. We go racing 500 miles, Talladega once again. I want to thank everyone for coming out on a Sunday evening to help us celebrate a great young man that unfortunately was gone way too soon. And what we're going to get ready to do is get ready to fire this thing up. In a moment, we'll talk to Donald and much more on this broadcast here this evening. I just want to say from myself, thanks everyone for being here and showing your support. Now, as we get ready to go racing here tonight, a couple of notes. 43 pit stalls open for this one here tonight. And we have more than that, actually. We have around 46 race cars here. So we will have heat to try to determine who is going to get into the main event here tonight. That is going to be a heck of a race. And when we get to that point, a little heat race before the main event. Before we get everything going for the big 500 miles we got planned here this evening on Extreme Sim TV. Let's get ready, if we can. We're going to get ready to talk to Donald in just a moment, along with a few more in chat. I'm working on the Discord side, folks, so give me just a moment, and we will start pulling people in and talking to them here tonight. There is a Donald. Let's see if we can bring Donald on up to the booth. Hey, Donald, is Matt up here in the booth? You got a copy on everybody? Let's see if Donald's here. I think we got him in the booth. We do.
Yeah, I'm here. I was just getting ready. I had to mess with my my steering offset.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for broadcasting tonight. It means a lot, man. Thank you.
I think we got him in the booth. Yeah, man, I appreciate it, dude. I mean, man, most interviews I'm pretty good at, but this one, unfortunately, man, I know it's hard on you day in and day out, right? But here today, we just get to come race and remember, right? Have a little fun along the way. But the big part is just, remember how good of a person Ryan was, and just so unfortunate, bud.
Yeah, I miss him, man. He was my drafting partner. Like a lot of people know, him and I got together, and it was on. Like he taught me stuff, I taught him stuff, and I miss him. He was my drafting partner, and it's tough at times, especially like this.
Well,
he'll be with me tonight, man. I guarantee it. He'll just focus and let's get this.
Yeah, I guarantee you he will, man. I'll tell you what, Donald, go out there, get this thing done, because I know you can do it. You're good at this plate racing. So with that being said, what are you going to do for 500 miles to really get yourself in a good spot for the end?
I have a good qualifying, but if not, I'll just work my way up there and I'll stay up front and stay out of trouble. And keep my car clean, man. Keep this, remember Ryan, man, you got to keep this car clean.
Man.
Guarantee it.
All right, man, I'm going to let you go focus on qualifying. What room would you like me to move you back to, buddy?
I remember Ryan, please.
All righty, man. Go get it, dude. As a broadcaster, you're supposed to stay impartial, right? You're supposed to not pull for anyone and all the stuff that we normally try not to do. But I will tell you point blank, I want to see Donald go get this thing today without a doubt. That is the guy I want to see go to victory lane here tonight. This is going to be fun. I promise you. We're going to bring you over to the race screen now with 500 miles ahead of us. AJ is currently having to take care of something for the wife, We will see if he is going to be on later. Kind of hoping he'll make it later on in the show. But right now, we're kicking it old school with just me up here. We've done this before. We'll do it again for 500 miles today. Again, I want to thank all the partners involved, making this great thing happen here tonight. And we're getting ready to show it on screen. Fort Worth Screen Printing. Get your custom t-shirts. Fort Worth Screen Printing, that is. And also on board here tonight, our old friend John Hendrick over the top designs. Of course, we covered the Over the Top Designs Tuesday Night Throwback Series for a long time. They came on board, helped make the graphic for tonight, and much more. So thank you to John and Over the Top Designs for getting that to us here for us to go racing at Talladega. But with that being said, we're going to get ready to take a look at where everybody is at in the qualifying order. And you see it right there. There's your top 20. Now, we do have, let me get a count here officially, about 50 vehicles here tonight, I would say. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So we got 48 here. So that's going to tell me we're about to send 8 cars home early to start with a 43 car field. Right now on top of the board, Tracy Weaver is your pole sitter. Stephen, Darian, Joe right there, Raymond, Michael Wilkes there, or Mitchell Wilkes, Anthony English, Everett Lane, and there's Rick Seabrands, all in that top 20. So they're going to be safe at least here from elimination. So again, I think the biggest thing is get it done. Oh man, we have such a stacked field here tonight. You see Logan Hilton involved. He's going to be in the top 4 right now. Of course, Jimmy Crow out there, a plate racer and a kind of a plate mastermind in his own right out there as well. Joe, Anthony, Rick, and Kenneth, and Mr. Middleton there. Dean Wilkinson back there also. As there are 48 seconds remaining in qualifying, and then we're going to go to the heat. We're going to determine which 43 will start the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500. Yes, I cannot gobble gobble like a turkey. I tried it earlier to see if I can do it. Not going to happen. I don't make a good turkey. So as we get ready to go, we will see who, where, what, when, and how is going to make this a feature. Now, I'm assuming the lower 8 in the heat will not transfer. I've not dealt with heat racing a ton, but we will sort through it. Qualifying is over here tonight. We are ready to go. The Gobble Gobble 500 heat race is ready here tonight. 8 laps to determine who it is that's going to move on here tonight. So again, 8 laps to determine this. We'll get ready for the heat and we'll get this thing rolling heat wise here tonight. And I'm going to transfer over to the heat screen. Normally don't use heat screens on asphalt, but tonight a little bit different, right? We got heats to deal with here today, and with 8 cars transferring over, that is going to be fun. So with that being said, the heat is getting lined up, ready to go. We'll get coverage of that started here in just a moment here on Extreme Sim TV. And thank you guys to everyone who came out here tonight, or today rather, to show your support on a Sunday here. And man, oh man, this is going to be fun. Heat racing time at Talladega, 8 short laps to figure it out. And I will say this is kind of a precursor to what we would see later on in the evening, right? As we get ready to go. So, John there on top of the board, Luke Gray in this heat. You see the field lined up. We're going to try to give you a starting lineup for the heat. Don't know how well this will work, but we're going to give it a shot anyways, right? So here we go. Here is your live starting grid. Here for the first heat, row number 1. There it is. So it's going to be Sean and Randy front row of the heat race. Luke Gray in the 29 Camp, Daniel Holloway in this heat as well. Jack Watts, Michael Russell in 6th. 7th is Dave. 8th, Matson there in 8th. Jeffrey Clinton, David Overstreet in 10th. Clayton Fry, William R. Sanders. Lynn McNeese, Paul Sheldon. Brandy Hoosier there and Robbie. 16th, Tyler and Cody in 18th. And there we go, 18 cars. Now, by my math, I may be wrong, but by my math, we are going to drop 8 cars here out of this heat race here tonight. We're going to have to keep in mind here, if we got 18, the top 10 should, in theory, make it if we're dropping 8. So I'm ready. You are ready. Let's find out who makes the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 heat time here at Talladega. And we'll do some more interviews later on as well. But right now, we got to set this line up, get these cars ready to roll. iRacing pace car is about ready to dive down the pit road here tonight. Everybody on pins and needles, and there's some big names in this heat race that could get eliminated right off the bat. Could you think about a world where Luke Gray doesn't make the feature? I mean, and we're going to reset trading paints after this heat too to make sure we got everybody's paint schemes loaded for the feature as well. David Overstreet in this heat. Again, 8 laps. Sending home should be somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 cars. And here we go. Everybody is ready. Heat number 1 in the one and only heat coming to green. Flag going to be in the air in just a moment. Green's in the air. We're rolling. 8 to go. 8 quick laps here at Talladega to determine. Now, if you're in this front of the field, Sean Stevens, Luke Gray, I don't think you make a move. I think you just ride in line. Try to make sure that you make the feature here tonight. Inside line rolling here. We're going to watch around 10th place. David Overstreet on what I would say is the bubble line here tonight. David right there in 10th. Clayton there. Jeffrey right there also. Now, everybody in a pack, they're going to be moving around quite a bit here. Again, watch around that 10th position. I look at that as probably the cut-off line. Overstreet back a spot there. Sheldon there as well. Everybody ready to go here as they work their way down through. Up front, Sean Stevens continuing to lead here at Talladega Superspeedway. Everyone fighting through. Watts, Russell, everybody doing everything they can. Fighting hard right now. Luke Gray, Daniel Holloway right there. Randy, Dave, Clayton right here. Fry right there in the mix in 10th right now. What does Clayton try to do? Field still side by side. 2 laps in. 7 to go here in the feature. Man, this is going to be big. Coming to 6 to go this time by here at Talladega. What do you do to make the move on board? David Overstreet running 11th. See the field 3 wide back from them. In the middle, the 34 camp of William R. Sanders trying to look for running room. You see William 3 wide behind him. Lynn McNeese right there. Look at McNeese involved here in a great battle around that 10th spot. Again, by my math, we should be sending home 8 here out of this heat. I think. I think it will be 8 anyway. Field continuing to roll here, looking from the infield portion. Stevens leads Watts right there as well. Nose to tail inside, 5 to go. Pack of cars all over one another right now, looking for a transfer into the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 on the line here with 5 to go. Somebody is going to get the win here. Somebody's going to be on the trailer. Who is it going to be? Look at Lynn McNeese dropping back to 15th outside of transfer. Overstreet, David Overstreet in 11th. He is in danger of going home as well. Coming to 4 to go, this time by 3 wide to pack all over one another. If I'm up front in the top 5, I'm going to try to jump single file. Try to protect my position because you do not want to drop from there, because then you would be in danger of not making it. 3 wide top line, you see right there, top line there developing at the moment. 3 by 3 by 3. 5, 6 rows deep right now. Man, oh man, who is going to get heat number 1? There is Sean Jack Watts right there up near the front, 10th place right now. David Overstreet. Overstreet right there on the transfer in the 71 cap. Running the top lane here. He's trying to run and hide from that transfer spot. He wants to get some more spots, have a little bit more comfort in case a big one breaks out here. And that's the problem. A big one could happen. Any one of these drivers could be eliminated out of this heat here. 4 laps to go in the heat for the Gobble Gobble 500. The Ryan Sadusky deal. Man, what a race. Right at the moment, everybody fighting to the bottom. 3 wide now, both lanes. The 71 of Overstreet creeping forward. Creeping forward. Look behind them. Sheldon out of it. Lynn McNeese in 16th, in danger of going home. 3 laps to go. Everybody get on your feet. We're about 2 laps and a half away to see who transfers. Now the intensity in the pack ratcheting up. 3 wide, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows deep now. Basically everyone in the race 3 abreast at the moment off of 4. Everybody looking for running room, scrambling, ducking, diving, trying to come up with a way to go to victory lane or at least transfer in. That is the big one. 2 to go now. You're in the heat. Man, 3 wide up front there is the 46 machine, or the 48 in the middle. That's Randy. Overstreet in by 2. Dave and William R. Sanders right there battling it out. Now car diving below. That's the 28. Clayton trying to find a way through. 1.5 to go here at Talladega in the heat race here tonight. 1.5 a lap here. 3 wide up front. Who's it gonna be? David Overstreet right there in 9th, on the danger of falling out. What about Dangle Holloway up here? Michael Russell. Overstreet in the 71 camp running the top line. Flagman gonna put the white flag in the air. We're 1 to go. 1 lap to settle it. Who is it gonna be? 1 to go. There is Dave Middle back on the bottom right now, the 10th. 3 wide on the bottom. 3 wide, Randy right there as well. David Overstreet, William R. Sanders, Cody there as well. 3 wide. A little bit of wiggling back behind them. Cars trying to figure it out. Right here it is. Dave now to 10th. Coming through 3 and 4. Overstreet and 9th. He's in danger now to Overstreet's 10th. Trying to hang on. Jeffrey trying to squeeze in. Overstreet sliding backwards. Coming to the stripe. David Overstreet on the top. Wrecking behind him. Big wreck. Overstreet to 7th. Dave to 10th. Coming to the stripe. Dave right there. Dave will take it to 26. Will be the last car in. Robbie Singleton. Cody there as well. Brian Hoosier. Paul Sheldon. Lynn McNeese. Jeffrey Clinton. And Tyler Herbert will be eliminated from this race right there. Wow. What a way to kick off the night and figure out who's going to be in. Now, I've got a minute to catch my breath, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. We are ready to go in the main event here tonight. Here we go. The Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 presented by Fort Worth Screen Printing and Over the Top Designs is ready. Heat race number 1 is over. Now 188 laps now stand between these drivers and victory lane. Let's see how we will line up here tonight in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 here in Talladega. Let's take a look here. Let's see. We may have to reload the overlay. That's the only bad part about these heats. So we will do that. We'll take you to the home screen for a moment. But again, what a heat race that was. And I am very much looking forward to the remainder of the day here at Talladega. And man, oh man, oh man, oh man, what a night this is going to be. 500 miles ahead of us here today. So go ahead, grab your popcorn, sit down in the seat, get ready to go, because we got 500 miles coming up just in a moment here in Talladega, Alabama. Boy, I'm excited. I know you are as well. Everyone gritting up, ready to go here for 500 miles. And let's see what we're going to do here as we get loaded into this thing. Cars already on track, pacing around, ready to go. Up front, the 41 car will lead them around, ready to go racing. Let's quickly look at your starting lineup. So here we go. Tracy Weaver and Sebastian there, front row. Row number 2, Gabe Butler, Jimmy Crow. Row number 3, Logan Hilton, Steven there as well in the mix also. Great look for those two machines starting up near the front. Row number 4 is Darren M with Joe. Raymond there, Mitchell Wilkes there, Anthony English, Everett F. Lane, Rick Seabrands, Kenneth there, Mixell there, 14th, Jason T. Middleton, Dean Wilkinson, Paul Witt right there with Patrick Grover, 19th, Duke Conrad, Thomas Holder, 20th, starting 21st tonight, John Garrett, B.K. Anderson, 22nd, Seth Grover, Carr there, 24th, Aaron Williams Jr., Chase there, 26th. Charles M. Johnson right there, 27th. J.D. Crow, 28th. Eric Laurie, 29th. Donald Sadusky starting 30th here tonight in this field. Row 16, Luke Gray and Dave Matson there. Row 17, Sean Stevens and Michael Russell. Row 18, David Overstreet, William R. Sanders. Row 19, Jack Lutz and Daniel Holloway. Row 20, Dave Beanjul there and Robbie Singleton. Cody 41st, Randy 42nd. And that will round out this 42 car field. Off of Pit Road. Here we go. The Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500. Pace car is down. And we are ready to go at Talladega. Here we go. Set back for the next 2 hours and 45 minutes. Get ready to go. The Gobble Gobble 500 is green here on Extreme Sim TV. We're underway. Everybody going to roll to the start-finish line now. William R. Sanders right there in the 34 camp. Look at him. Daniel Holloway there as well. Everybody, the ticker will get sorted out here as we run. Logan Hilton right there as well. There's the 41 to 23 there also in the mix. Great run for Logan. Look at Tracy. Look at Tracy Sebastian there as well. 2 and 3 wide all through the pack. Lap number 1 of 188 complete here. Logan Hilton, Jimmy Crow right there in the top 5. Everybody fighting their way through 1 of 88 complete. And who will lead lap number 1 of the Ryan Sadusky 500? Here we go. At the stripe, give it to Sebastian, I believe. Martin No, Logan's going to steal it at the last second. Now the 23. Clear with a big push from Jimmy Crow. Great job, Mr. Crow. Jimmy giving a big shove there to get the car out in front. And again, Jimmy, very good at plate racing. So Jimmy Crow leading up there on that top lane now to the race lead. Surprise, surprise, Jimmy Crow is leading here at Talladega. Sebastian there, Steven there as well, Tracy Weaver, Gabe Butler, Joe right there in the mix, 3 wide behind them. Everett trying to look forward, Raymond Rittner there as well as BK Anderson and JD Crow right in the mix of this huge pack. Jimmy Crow up front with Sebastian. Great run between those two. Now 3 wide. Look at this sight on your screen. 3 wide, multiple rows back with 185 to go. Well, Jimmy Crow says, nope, I'm gone. Jimmy Crow going to hit the bell button to the bottom. And we've seen this before. The last time we did a 500-mile race, Jimmy Crow was one of those guys that said, yeah, I'm going to go to the back for a little bit. And it's probably smart here because this is very racy up front. Dave Butler, Mitchell Wilkes right there, Darren M. Ray, and Seth Grover right there as well. So that is the way it looks right now on your screen. Pack of cars all over one another up front at the moment. Leading the way is Sebastian Morin, leading here at Talladega Super Speedway and starting to get down single file, which is kind of what I expect to see here in the long term. We'll start to get single file here. If you remember back to the previous 500-mile race that we covered, they got single file for quite a ways early on in the race. And, you want to see that because it keeps the cars clean till the end. Maybe not the most exciting racing, but that's what I expect. There's Charles M. Johnson. Look at Charles working his way through. Here he comes, working his way topside. And I think trading paints as we continue to run here. We're going to try to update trading paints once again here. So give me just a moment. Make sure we can update that. So as we run, I don't expect there to be any major problems here tonight, to be Bob and Frank with you here, because a lot of these guys out there racing tend to run these super speedways. We're going to update trading paints here, so here we go. But the guys out here racing, for the most part, they all tend to run super speedways quite a bit. And I suspect here that every one of them know when it comes to a 500-mile race, they know you can't win it on the first lap. So you're going to keep it clean. Great racing up front. Out of this front group, though, I will say Patrick Grover is taking over the race lead here early on. Now Patrick out front. So Patrick Grover leading right now in that 01 camp. Everybody else going to fall in line. Great racing. 6 of 188 complete. 183 laps to go here tonight. If you're just joining us, this is the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 presented by Fort Worth Screen Printing and Over the Top Designs here on Extreme Sim TV. 183 laps to go in this one. And again, these guys are just going to try to take care of one another tonight. It's what you got to do right now. Now let's check in on Donald Sadusky, because Donald has made his way all the way from dead last pretty much up into the top 13 spots. Donald, buddy, way to go. Good job moving that car forward up into the top 13. So happy to see that for Donald up here. And the mix of emotions that's got to be going on inside of that car as always. Donald right there now to the top side. Donald Sadusky will jump to the top. He'll move to the outside lane. Donald now pulling ahead little by little, starting to get a run up there He's got help in the top lane. Come on, Donald, buddy. Roll that car right on through, right up to the 24 camp now. Everett in front of him, the 17 of JD Crow, a part of that top lane to get it done. Man, these guys doing a great job. 8 complete here tonight. 3 wide up for the wiggle there out of the 01 of Patrick Grover. Now to the race lead. There goes JD Crow. He'll jump down to assume the race lead. The 21 now stuck top side with Sadusky. Both of them rocking the top still. And Sadusky looking around him. He's got some help here. The 45 coming to him. Those 3 cars still trying to run the top lane. Everybody else pretty much double file on back. And what a race here. You see it right now. There goes the 19 of Mr. Donald Sadusky. Here up to the middle, back to the 02 camp. JD Crow leads. Now they'll go 3 wide behind JD, or behind JD now, trying to look for running room. And what is going to be a hectic race all night for the next 180 laps. All these cars continuing to jockey around, looking for position here. Still pretty early on in this race here tonight, and it's going exactly like I kind of planned it here. You think about what these guys done the last time we went 500 miles. The very last time, everybody got single file for the most part, but up front here today, we're staying a little bit more racy at the front of the field. Now outside, here comes Donald. He'll make the move. Donald Sadusky to the lead here in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500. Now Donald jumps to the bottom lane. He'll get help behind him. That will be the 23. Big move on the inside. The 19, Donald trying to hold to the front. He has a pack of cars behind him now. Inside lane draws even. Donald coming to the stripe. Will he get a lap led here? To the stripe they come. Donald by maybe a nose. Possibly not quite. Maybe I'm looking for confirmation on the overlay. Not quite. Now 3 wide. Donald's going to have to run the bottom here. He's got help. 3 wide up front, 3 wide behind him. Donald started to pull away about a half a lane. Now he'll get sucked back in line. Nothing he can do with 178 laps to go. Donald now doing a good job. He's got all kinds of help around him. Donald Sadusky coming out of turn 4. He is looking to lead a lap here tonight. Down out of turn number 4. Donald Sadusky through the tri-oval. Car moves around a little bit. He's all good. And Donald's going to lead a lap here in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500. Great job, Donald, man. To the front of the field. Started deep in the pack. Now leads the pack around here at Talladega Superspeedway. Donald continuing to run with that beautiful remembering paint scheme on that car. We'll try to get a shot of it later on if we get a yellow a little bit closer up. But right now, still in the mix, the 3 wide. And oh yeah, we're only 12 laps in here to 188 here tonight. They continue to jostle around. 3 wide on back. You see the pack right now. Now middle, 3 wide. That looks to be the 01. Trying to get a number for you. Man, what a night we are seeing here at Talladega Superspeedway. 3 wide back up front once again, putting on one heck of a show. 3 wide, 5-10 rows deep here in this one, guys. They continue to battle it out down the back straightaway. 176 on the board. And these guys doing everything they can do right now. And what a great race. Lap traffic right there. They'll cycle through the 4. And good job for them getting through that 13 going on the board here of 188 here tonight. So now after the hectic start here, I wonder if some guys are going to start to kind of slow down and take their time here. It's been a hectic 13 laps here tonight. And let's go to a quick crank it up here on Extreme Sim TV. All right, back here as we continue to run at Talladega Super Speedway. Up front, Donald Sadusky to the front of the field here. If you're just joining us here in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 on Extreme Sim TV, we're 16 laps into 188 here today, and they continue to run wide open, 2 and 3 wide. We've seen a lot of 3 wide here near the beginning of this race. Now that kind of calmed down a little bit. Of course, rock and rolling the Xfinity cars here today at Talladega. 3 wide once again. You see it right there, the 24, the 00, the 27. All right there in the mix here now. They'll kind of spread apart. Sadusky on the bottom. He has some help, not a lot. There's the 21 machine trying to knife his way through. That's Daniel Holloway now to the race lead. So Holloway going at it up front as well. And these guys getting after it right now. Still 2 and 3 wide throughout the pack here. And right now, this battle continuing. Up front, you see them leading. Right now, there's the 21 camp stuck right in the middle. And what a night it's been so far. 17 of 185 on the board. Now, what do you say we go to our extended shot for a moment? I'm going to take the overlay away from a moment, let you look extended wise at this beautiful racetrack. And you can just see on your screen this whole pack continuing to do what they do best. Run 2 and 3 wide, especially up front. Boy, oh boy, they are just going after it as always here tonight. And I expect that to be all night long. I don't expect that to slow down at all throughout this race. This 2 and 3 wide battle up front will stay the same all evening, guaranteed. These Xfinity cars, they run in a big pack usually. Really hard to get away from one another. You don't get quite the run that the Cup car does in some areas, and a little bit harder to push. But you get guys out here that know how to run this car like these guys do. And you're kind of seeing what you get out of it right now as they continue to run here tonight. So as we continue to rock and roll right now, Donald Sadusky, Steven right there, Daniel Holloway, Everett Lane right there as well. Taking a look here. Chase Cam right here, middle of the pack. That's Everett F. Lane there in the 24 you're watching. Lane trying to make moves up through the pack here. Can't do it. 170 complete. You see dude Conrad back here in the pack on board with him. There's the 4. There's the 82. Thomas Holder right there. Logan Hilton there in the 63 camp. Look at Logan right there doing a great job as well on the top lane. 20 on the board, or 20 to go down on the board this time by. We'll start talking here pretty soon about fuel mileage and pit stops. But as for now, he brings right there as well. You see right now, there is the 4 Rick setting pretty deep in the field. 36 right now. Luke Gray back here deep in the pack with them as well. Kind of running this stay back there and wait strategy. Meanwhile, the front of the pack, you see them 3 wide up front. Continuing to do just that. Again, 20 on the board. 168 this time by left to go. A 168 left on the board this time by in this 500 miler here tonight. Really good to see everybody, and they are giving each other plenty of room out there. We haven't really seen people crowding each other. Yeah, we're looking at green flag stops around, I would imagine 30 to 32 is when I would start looking at pit stops. That's definitely, as you were saying, Dave, that's going to definitely break this field up, probably into smaller packs as we run along. And right now, they are continuing 3 wide for second. Right now, 3 wide for second. But as chat was talking about, Freeman there in chat, we are definitely going to see some green flag stops in the very, very near future. Conrad right there, Chase, Charles M. Johnson right there as well. In that 9 camp, working his way forward. Great run for Charles here inside that top 11 as well. The high above Talladega Super Speedway, 3 wide up front. At least 3 rows right there, 1 mid row. There is that number 98 of Mr. Wilkes as well, working the middle line at the moment, electing to stay in the middle. 3 wide continuing up front here as they continue to run with 166 to go in this one. Right now, as they continue to run, Daniel Holloway leads the way. In the 21, a lot of help from the 19 of Mr. Donald Sadusky. He wants this one today, you know he does. And up front, he is running alongside the 24 of Everett Lane right now. Daniel Holloway now leading at the moment. Donald Sadusky right there behind him. Matching cars pretty much for those top 2. Now let's see if we can get some great views of that car. See if we can grab it here. You see Ryan right there riding along on the hood here of Daniel Holloway, and I believe he's also in Donald Sadusky. See right there on his machine as well. Great view as they continue to run right now. And they are doing just a great job. See Sadusky on the hood here. Ryan riding along. Hop on board with some of these cars up front. Everett Lane right there on the top side. Meanwhile, cars thunder by here at Talladega. Still up to speed with 183 complete. And look at this pack here starting to kind of break apart, possibly in preparation for those green flag stops here at some point today. But up front, Everett leads the way. And what a race. We are seeing beautiful race cars up there near the front. Of course, remembering Ryan on the hood of those machines. Now the 24 will edge forward. He'll get back out to the race lead by just a little bit here. The 21 straight to the bottom of the racetrack as well. I'm waiting for pit stops to begin here tonight. The 163 on the board. All right, folks, before we get to green flag stops, I'm going to try to time this out, folks. We're going to go crank it up one more time. I'm going to run and get a water as we got a lead change. Wow, tight up front for Thomas. He'll squeeze down. I'm going to run and grab a water. We'll be right back on Extreme Sim TV. All right, back here once again as they continue to run right now. 28 on the board, 161 to go here at the Talladega Super Speedway. You are watching the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500, presented by Fort Worth Screen Printing Over the Tap Designs in association with Extreme Sim TV to bring you all 188 laps here today. But up front right now, Sebastian, and look at Logan Hilton going for it. Logan to the race lead, 20 lead changes in the first 29 laps here tonight as we close in on the first round of a green flag stops pretty soon here, folks. So again, green flag stops probably going to be around 32 to 35. We'll see them all begin to hit pit road for fuel and tires here tonight at Talladega Super Speedway. 160 laps to go. Now 159 on the board. Everybody else getting it done here, trying to take care of these race cars, but Logan Hilton leading at the moment. Again, 30 of 185 complete right now. Now single file down the back is the bottom lane, led by Logan Hilton. Logan Hilton doing everything he can to hold that inside lane. And again, with what will be green flag stops at some point here in the very near future. Logan dipping down. Is he going? No, he'll stay out another lap here. Trying to look through the pack, make sure nobody dives down a pit road here as 30 complete. And again, as always, this is going to be a very important part of the race, is a green flag stops. You make a mistake there, you can get disattached from the pack. Once that happens, you're pretty much in trouble trying to figure out what to do to get ground. If you don't have drafting help, well, you're just up a creek without a paddle pretty much here. And you do not want that, as we got a car in the wall there, almost running high mid-pack. Their car almost got in the fence. Let's look up front. Again, they'll cycle through, no stop at the front of the field. Everybody gonna stay pretty much single file. 31 in the books, 158 to go here tonight. Continuing to do single file running right now. Again, the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 presented by Fort Worth Screen Printing and Over the Top Designs as well. Meanwhile, double file up front. Here we go. Big move to the bottom. That is going to be Sebastian topside. The 23 with help from the 27 of Steve Kozak there as well. Great job by them to get to the race lead. And they'll drop right back down in line. And we'll cycle through. Nobody hitting pit road just yet. 195, 196 miles an hour in the pack. Just shy of 200 here. And I'm actually monitoring 195 quickest speed in the pack right now. And you see that at one point they were about 5 miles an hour quicker than the leader just with the pull they were getting. Sebastian up there in about a 190 mile an hour down the back straightaway. Run coming from Patrick, about 2 mile an hour quicker right now. What can Patrick do in the 01? Oh, almost. Nope. Going to stall out here on the top lane. He had a little bit of a run going. It kind of fed through. Didn't work out. Now he'll jump right back in the line. So still double file up front of the pack right now. The 01 of Patrick continuing to lead this thing. And right now everybody hanging on double file. There are the cars behind them. The 45 of Chase as well with Logan Hilton. So right now as they run, that is your top 5 as we head towards green flag pit stops here tonight. So again, we're just shy of green flag stops here tonight. 3 wide at the front of the field. Patrick Grover trying to hold on. There's Logan Hilton and Chase in your top 5. Chase running the top lane at the moment. Hilton down low trying to hold on. 3 wide they are. 34 of 188 complete here tonight. 34 188 in the books. Not slowing down at the front of this pack, even with pit stops looming. Still a bunch of racing out front. Lap traffic going to be just ahead of them. That's the 4 going a lap down. Unfortunate for the 4. Rick there now 1 lap down. And should be the last car on the lead lap here. Eric Laurie right there. Watts right there. Luke Gray in the mix. They continue to run just like that. 35 complete. Beth runs up front. Grover. Chase there as well. 36 going on the board. And pit road is open. Here we go. Right here. The cars are working through pit road right now. And oh man. What a race. Logan up there with Sebastian as well. Now what do they do? Logan will jump back in line on the top lane. 37 on the board this time by. 37 on the board this time by up front. Sebastian, Patrick, Steven, Seth, Logan, Cody, Chase, Donald, Daniel, Robbie, and Kenneth Mixell right there as well. Here we go. More cars down pit road. Right there it is. You see them coming down. Nice stops there. That is Kenneth leading that little group down pit road now. Continuing Wilkes, I believe, they're on pit road also. Now we'll get back to the pack up front as they continue to run right now. Double file at the front of the field. When do they elect to hit pit road? That's going to be the $1 million question here with 152 laps to go. So again, 152 laps to go in this one. And right now, everybody doing everything they can, trying to hang on. Just under a minute per lap here at Talladega Super Speedway. More cars hitting pit road here. They'll dive down and they take fuel and tires. Man, just a lot of cars. Here is BK Anderson, the 26 on pit road. A couple more will hit pit road here as well at lap number 38 of this one. Sebastian leads them here down the back straightaway, 150 to go here tonight. Sebastian out front in the 23 camp. A 39 of 188 complete. Sebastian up front. Continuing to lead, Patrick second. Logan Hilton up here in that top 5 as well. Look for him to hit pit road anytime now. They can't do it. 39 on the board. Again, about 2 hours of 5 minutes left of racing for these guys. We've been green flags in this first run. Over the first 40 or so laps that we have completed has been non-stop green flag racing. We haven't seen a yellow yet here tonight. As you see him still single file, there is Patrick Dude Conrad right there in the next Seth there as well. Now back single file. Everybody will dive down in line. Starting to get single file. That tells to me that this pack of vehicles intending to come to pit road very, very soon here tonight. Here we go. Multiple cars down. Logan stays out. But behind them, a lot of vehicles starting that chore to come to pit road here. Oh, a little bit of damage there to 13. Having a little incident there, a little bit of the contact onto pit road. Everyone else will stay clean, however. 40 of 183 complete will stay up front now. Logan, Sebastian, Steve, Chase, Dude Conrad, pretty much single file. Looking for them to hit pit road any lap now. Headed for turn number 3 here. Sebastian, Steve, and Logan leading here tonight. Look for them to hit pit road any moment. And here they go down pit roads. Logan going to stay out another lap. 3 cars going to peel off. Good for them. Little brake lock up. No big deal. That'll give Logan the race lead. And right there is Logan leading the way. Now with the 8 of Dude Conrad and the 88 of Gabe Butler right there with him. Those 3 cars single file. So Logan leading the train around right now as we continue. Green flag stops. Oh, let's see. 1st through 11th have hitted here tonight. Everyone else has not. And that's the way it's set right now. 41 of 188 complete. Look for this front line to elect to come to pit road possibly this time. They'll come down. Logan leads them down. Whoa, Logan a little quick. Locks it up. Slides it. Great job, Logan. Nice Tokyo drift into pit road. And I think he got that car loaded down enough. What a job. Logan getting it a little hot, locking it up. Slides it sideways. And man, what a job he did to get that car load down and get it to pit road. And he did just that. And now the question is, as long as he don't have a speeding penalty or something, he should be all right here. He'll get back out on the racetrack after kind of a Tokyo drift into pit road. And Gabe gonna come out. The pack should be coming behind them. But what a pit stop for Logan. Got absolutely everything out of that car you could possibly get. He'll blend back in. The only bad part, he almost got too good of a deal. Got out there by himself. Pat gonna come through on top side right now. And that's gonna be Sebastian leading that pack with Steve. They'll work their way by Logan to the race lead. But Logan did a great job. You see right there is that 27 camp as they work their way through. Logan going to cycle to 6th behind Daniel Holloway. You see right there, and Mr. Donald Sadusky just in front of him as well. So the pit stop went pretty well for Logan, even though he burnt the tires getting the pit road, that's for sure. Now single file out front with everybody a little bit more spaced out than we were, and you kind of expect that after green flag stops. Everybody a bit spaced out here after 43 laps, 145 to go here today at Talladega. So again, we just had green flag stops. There's Patrick Grover, Carr, and there's Seth Grover as well. That is the twin there, Patrick and Seth, trying to play some twin magic. Remember them from the last race we ran in the Mario and Luigi cars. Great job for them hanging tight. 44 of 183 complete, or 44 of 188 in the books with 145 laps to go. Steve leads Sebastian in second. And they continue to do just that over the first 44 laps here. 188 laps was on the docket. Donald Sadusky leading the way now back out front. Great job, Donald. Back to the race lead for Donald Sadusky. Can he hold the front for a little bit here? Morin has led the most laps at 15 so far tonight in the first 45. So Morin right now most laps led here so far with 144 to go this evening. The pack still 3 wide up front. But again, the pack still 3 wide at the front of this thing. Dicing around. There's the 21 of Daniel Holloway on the inside. Second car. The 45 third car back as well. That bottom lane pretty tight as they work their way through 43 and 143 to go. Folks, I'm going to step away for a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, back here once again, still 3 wide at the front of the pack. There is Stephen, Donald Sadusky, Logan Hilton, and Daniel Holloway all in that top 5 now moving forward. Back to 3 wide. There is the Mario brothers on the top side there, Luigi and Mario as I call them, running the top side with Logan Hilton right now. Those 3 cars lined up and going at it on the top side. Man, great racing. Logan Hilton up front right now. Logan to a 6,000 I rating. Wow. This kid has grown on the iRacing stage of things. Brian Rainville, afternoon boys, we were going to run this, but got a new puppy today. Well, Brian, man, enjoy the new puppy, dude. Brian, put in chat, what kind of puppy did you pick up? Let me know. We'll talk about it. So as we continue to run right now, 48 on the board. Donald Sadusky right there in the mid lane. as well. Everyone else on the top lane doing a great job. 3 wide at the front of the pack. 140 laps to go here from Talladega right now. 140 laps to go here at Talladega Super Speedway. Man, what a race it has been here so far. So 49 laps to go here tonight. Oh, or 49 laps complete, rather, excuse me, of the 188. Now 3 wide, big move bottom. Here we go. Lots of movement up front. One car all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. From the middle group does a great job battling for the race lead. Got a little tight there with the 27. Steven made that move from middle to low. Just about stacked the whole pack up. Now he'll slide back up in front of Logan. Interesting move there by Steve. I don't know if that'll work out. He's got the twins on the top side pushing hard. And on the bottom, you got the 21-23 camp. Usually changing lanes like that doesn't really work out. The only thing it really does is stack that lane up and kill your momentum when you're changing lanes like that. Usually, it is just never a good thing with 50 going on the board. Donald Sadusky right there, Patrick Dangle Holloway right there on the bottom in the 21 camp. Dude Conrad there as well as Joe. David Overstreet there as well. Thomas Holder there also.
Caution,
and yellow is out. Big one here at Talladega. Broke out at the front of the pack. Caution. And we are under yellow. Touch on the body with glass as well. Now let's take a look. What in the world brought the first yellow out? Big incident back straight away. Let's take a look. First yellow of the night here. And we'll go to our Extreme Sim TV replay for this one. And let's look at the Extreme Sim TV replay, shall we? As we get ready. Down the back straightaway. It happened mid-pack. See if we can get a camera angle on what happened here. Oof. A green car just got shoved into the outside wall. One more look. Wow. Midway down the back, you're going to see it break out in front of him. One car on his lid. Is that one of the Mario twins that got involved here? Trying to determine. The O2 there is heavily damaged. Trying to determine who got into what. There is the O2 is Seth, so let's go look. Did Seth get involved? That is my question here. I just wonder what happened. There's the O2, big damage. Like O2 may have been the one trip. Oh, 4 wide they got. And Seth got nudged up into the fence. Dude Conrad in it. The 4 in it and many more. Big incident here to start in this one. Everybody will hit pit road as we're 45, 46 complete. Wow. And we will get ready for another restart in just a moment. First one of the evening. But again, just things going wrong in the pack. And we'll get ready to look and see where we're at lap down wise. Rick Seabrand's a lap down, Joe a lap down, Mitchell Wilkes a lap down, Thomas a lap down as well. So we got a bunch of cars back here that are a lap down after the first 53. Steve leading, Sebastian, Donald, Daniel Holloway up here. And let's see if we can talk to someone here in chat while we ride around under the yellow. Let's see who we can get. Where is there is Daniel Holloway. Let's see if we can talk to Daniel. Up there in the mix. Hey, Daniel Holloway, Matt in the booth, got a copy?
I do.
Alrighty, man. Nice to hear from you again inside the top four, buddy.
Yes, sir. It's good to hear from you also.
Alrighty, man. What's the plan here? You're up near the front. You've been running well all night. You know, we're only, 53 into this. What's the plan for the remainder of the evening?
Yeah, just keeping this car clean. Still got a long race. We started back in the pack and worked myself up here, but there's still a lot of give and take. And excuse me, loving this racing up front, 3 wide and everything, and trying to keep it clean and finish strong.
Well, man, it's been 3 wide. It's been crazy all night. We've seen that incident break out. Just, how easy that is to happen. So good luck keeping that car clean the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. Maybe talk to you later on.
And Thor, buddy. Best of luck. So there we go, talking to Daniel Holloway here up front. And he's actually going to top off here, get some extra fuel. He'll drop back a little ways. It looks like Donald Sadusky elected to stay out here. Lights out on the pace car. So we are ready for yet another restart here tonight. 55 laps into this one. And what a race we have seen all evening long up to this point. Let's check on chat before we go back green. We'll be right back in the race. Mrs. Maria, we're looking at 32. The 32 lead changes so far, 1 yellow. That is where we're at there. And Dave, the 4 car is 1 lap down as they continue to work through, and we're having discussions of new dogs in the chat. And we got to see what kind of dog Karen's got. I'm actually interested. Karen has got a Beagle Border Collie mix. Ooh, nice. Nice. Talking about doggies. There's one over here as well. Go. Come bark for the crowd. Go. She's not very good at this, is she? She's not a very good commentator. She's a sleepy pit bull right now. Maybe we can get her to bark later. Who knows? I'll get her to play or something. And so as we continue to get ready to go racing here in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500. The good thing about Thanksgiving is I get to eat a lot of turkey. The bad thing about Thanksgiving is I get to eat a lot of turkey. And then I tend to pass out afterwards. Anybody else in chat have that problem with eating turkey where they just immediately pass out? But we're going to get ready to go green. And once again, he was still trapped a lap down there, Dave. He did not get the wave around.
Green flag.
Here we go. We're back underway. Once again, green is out. And we are back underway here. 30:55 on the board here at Talladega here this evening. So the front pack back green flag. We'll get back rolling here. 26 people in the chat, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you like what you see here. As they continue to run here, 55 of 188 complete here tonight at Talladega. The Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 is back underway, and into turn 4 we go. Front pack right on top of one another once again. 2 wide, 2 by 2 by 2, about 10 rows back here. Up front of the pack, we've seen it pretty much all evening long. 32 lead changes so far. Fastest lap time of the race is going to be Michael Overstreet, 48.7. 48.48. That's a 48.748. Your fastest lap of the race. Right now, Steven leading with Donald Sadusky right there in tow. That's your top few cars here. Oh yeah, totally, Maria. I'm going to come all the way to Arkansas for Thanksgiving. I would if I could. Unfortunately, we're all bedded down here in Virginia for Thanksgiving. But if I happen to be down there, unfortunately we're not, I would definitely come over. And my sister elected to come up here for Thanksgiving, so we're not in Arkansas, but I will probably be in Arkansas around Christmas-ish. So maybe get to come see you guys then. As they continue to run right now, Patrick Grover, Luke Gray right there as well in that 29 machine. Cody right there, Daniel Holloway, and John right there, Garrett and 10th. That's the way they run. 57 complete of 188 right now. Right now, up front leading the Wayne Steven leads the way at the moment, leading this deal, doing a great job holding serve right now. Thank you for the 9 likes, guys, as they continue to run double file up front. 58 on the board of 188 here tonight, still double file leading. Great racing up front. They fight their way through. Double file at the front of the front pack. There is the Mario brothers right back at it. LOL, or the Grover brothers, a.k.a. Luigi and Mario machines, up near the front of the pack here with 58 complete. Side by side, this pack is. And these guys getting after it here tonight up front. Donald Sadusky, though, leading, in my opinion, right where he should be in this one. Up front, leading the charge. Donald Sadusky, outside of him, Steven going to get back to him and to the stripe. Donald's going to lead yet another one here tonight. He's led 9 laps so far in this race. 33 lead changes here tonight at Talladega so far. Looking at 60 going on the board here very, very soon. Daniel Holloway mid-pack right now trying to come up with something. Great to see Daniel Holloway there in the 21 camp. 3 wide middle right now with the 29 of Luke Gray. Luke trying to hold on as well. And Luke Gray there in that 29, running 7th. Everybody all over one another. 60 on the board of 188. Everybody hanging on 60 to 188 in the books. The 01 up the racetrack here. He'll go 3 wide top. Down the back straightaway, 3 wide, big push. Going at it here on the top lane. Now 3 wide at the top of the field. Great run there for the 01. He'll get to the race lead. The 8 of Duke Conrad right there behind him. The 9 with him. The 429 and the 4. That's your top. About 5 6 cars on the outside lane. Now a couple of more coming to join that third lane to join the party right now on the top. Again, in the booth with you here today, it is Matt. AJ was going to be here, but his wife, he had other plans for him, so he had to go. He may be here later on, depending on when they get back. But 61 complete at 188. So right now, as always, Matt in the booth having a party like old times. All by my lonesome doing this. I love doing it. And I enjoy everyone in chat. We get to talk a lot more. There's the 018 up top of Duke Conrad, the 9 there as well. Everybody trying to jostle around for running room here tonight at Talladega. 1 incident on the evening. Only 1 yellow so far tonight. And that, we came back from caution about 9 laps ago. and we've been back at it here. So caution around lap 50, and that's the only one we've had so far here tonight at Talladega. And right now, Daniel Holloway, Paul Witt right there. Look at Paul in the mix. We'll try to get a word in with Paul later on this race. On board here down the back straightaway, 62, complete of 188. Right now you see him hanging on. Let's go crank it up on board for a moment, and then we'll be back in just a moment. All right, back here once again as they continue to run up front, 3 wide. Great racing here at Talladega. That's Steven that's coming to the race lead. Patrick Grover right there in the mix. Now Patrick's there. Where's Seth? Seth right there in the top 5 as well. So Patrick and Seth Grover both having a great run up near the front of the field here with 65 going on the board this time by. 65 on the board. Steven out front. Leading the way, Donald Sadusky in second. Sebastian back there in third as well. Great racing so far here in what has been an awesome night. Luke and Daniel looking to get hooked up front. Yeah, they are. And I'll tell you what, those two machines ever get hooked up, they're going to jet away. As we got lap traffic up in front of the pack, just a little bit further up the racetrack. These group of probably 20 plus cars up front here going at it right now. And car to the bottom right now, 65 of 188 complete. Everybody hanging on right now. Jason, Patrick, 66 of 188 complete. So right now, as they continue to run right now here at Talladega, as we're just roughly about 70 laps into this one. Again, these guys all over one another. Donald Sadusky up front leading this way. Like our comment said, look for Luke and Donald. They're split up by about 2 cars. If they can ever get together, and Donald threw the block to the middle. The 27 went way wide there, probably to avoid causing a crash. I don't think Donald realized just how big a run that lane had. He's going to drop the 4th here. He'll slide in the line. Good movement by everybody involved in the pack. And you have to understand when something like that happens, it's not just one car making a movement, but it's everybody to keep an incident from happening, because it tends to accordion back through the pack, kind of like a slinky. Stretch out a slinky and let it go, it all accordions back, right? Well, the same thing. One car up front jumps out of the gas, the accordion begins, and next thing you know, you're 9, 10th or 8, 9 cars back, scrambling not to have an incident. You got to be very careful with the blocks, because that's usually when the accordion is at its worst, is with that type of situation. So right now they continue to run here 3 wide up front again. Look for accordions throughout the field, as we just talked about, because that is where the big major kerfluffles kind of happen. And they would get after it right now, continuing to run in this race. Great racing around the racetrack. So right now, 68 on the board. 69 this time by. Jason T right now leading the way in the 42 camp. Jason T leading Middleton right there, working their way through. It'll be 69 on the board. Seth Grover underneath. There's Patrick Grover in the 01 on the top lane. So the two twins still up near the front as well. Looking mid-pack, Logan Hilton, after leading laps here tonight, has slid back to 14th. He's going to be stuck 14th right now. Is Logan Hilton mid-pack right now. So Logan kind of stranded mid-pack at the moment. And that is the way he runs at the moment. As they continue here, 70 on the board. Seth up front hanging on to the race lead at the moment. Seth Grover leading up front in the 02 camp. So there's Grover there in that green machine. Holding serve up near the front, doing a good job. Grover on the bottom. Everybody around him doing what they can. Well, Donald and Luke still trying to hook up. All the shuffling mid-pack is really making it difficult for two cars to get hooked up. Yeah, they're there. They're one middle, one bottom right now. And Luke trying to give Donald some room, maybe to slide down in front of him possibly here at some point. Try to get those two back nose to tail. Now, continuing to run Sebastian out in front. Morin leading the way right now, doing everything he can. So Morin up there trying to lead right at the moment. Jason T there as well. 3 wide. You see the movement. The number on the 42 slid forward. Kind of like we'll see next year in a real while. Looks good on that 42 camp. That is Jason T. Middleton right there leading the pack with that 42 number slid a bit forward here tonight. And right now he's got help with the 02. It's good to see that number slid forward for me because I wondered how the number sliding forward was going to affect the broadcasting. And if that car is any indication, it's not going to affect it really at all. But great to see the 42 right there in the pack as well as everyone else. Having a great run right now. 72 laps complete. The 72 complete a 188 here tonight. And we still have to look for that team of Donald and Luke to possibly get hooked together. Right now, one of them lead the way up front. Identical paint schemes on the cars. Donald Sadusky up there on the top lane. Great run for him. And again, we'll get another look at that paint scheme here in a moment. But beautiful looking paint scheme on the hood of that car. See it right now. Remembering Ryan on the hood of that machine. And his teammate Luke G. Duran, same paint. Or Luke G. Or Luke. If I could speak today, it would be great, right? Let's see if we can get a look at Luke Gray right there. Dude Conrad up there in the mix. Oh, it's so good. So good to see these cars out here. And what is a great event here tonight in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 here this evening. as they continue to run right now. It's double file up front. 74 on the board this time by. Everybody continuing to run. It's double file up front, 3 wide in some portions of the racetrack. 74 complete. Again, 74 in the books here tonight. You're watching here on Extreme Sim TV. Battle for the race lead, 3 wide up front, under a blanket at the front of this field as always. These guys just getting after it. 74 laps completed here tonight. Up front, Jason T and many more all over one another right now. Great racing at the front of the field. They're going to duck, dodge, and dive down the front straightaway once again. Car to the bottom. That's going to be Sebastian taking back over the race lead. Sebastian does a great job. Back to the race lead. He'll get in line with Steven and Jason T. Middleton and Luke G. Duran. What about Paul Witt, Seth Grover, Donald Sadusky back there in the mix? Again, that's 75 in the books of 188 here tonight from Talladega. And what an event we have seen all evening, folks. I can't stress that enough. This has been one of those races that has been amazing. And I know my co-host would love to be here to watch this, but right now we got 113 laps to go here at Talladega Superspeedway. So with 113 left on the board here, 188 here tonight with a little over an hour and 30 minutes left in this race if this goes green. Right now we're on top of another green flag stop here in about 10 laps or so for the race leaders. It'll be the second green flag stop of the night that we have seen here so far. Again, we've been green for most of the evening. And right now, it's Sebastian leading here in this event, 77 on the board. So again, 77 laps complete here tonight. So 77 and 188 complete. $77 and 188 in the books. Sebastian, Luke Gray right there. Williams Jr. right there. Jason T. Middleton. Logan Hilton. Patrick Grover. Seth Grover there as well. Everett Dude Conrad up here in the pack also. All over one another right at the moment. $78 of 188 in the books. Sebastian leading the way right now. Sebastian leading the way at the moment. Steve in second. 79 of 188 complete. $79 on the board. Sebastian, Luke Gray, Steve, Patrick Grover, Jason T. Middleton, Dude Conrad, Seth Grover, Logan Hilton, and Donald Sadusky. Your top 10 cars after 79 laps here tonight. 110 to go. Everyone still 2 and 3 wide up front. Great racing overall for these guys. Well, you don't expect anything less out of this group of drivers we have on track here tonight. Again, over 46 cars showed up here tonight, with 42 making the start. Unfortunately, we had to let a couple of cars go back on the hauler there for a little bit. On board right now with Paul Witt there in the 429 machine, running the top side with 80 going on the board. Yeah, Max Speed, it is definitely the best of the best plate racers you're going to get on track here as they continue. Green flag right now. As they had right now 80 of 188 complete. You can see that top lane starting to move forward. That 21 machine running to 19 right there just below them. Great racing mid-pack. You're on board right now in the middle of the storm here tonight at Talladega. And this is just going to be great racing all the way through. Green flag pit stops coming up in just a little while. See them 3 wide up front right now. Up top on the outside lane, the 00 camp holding serve with the 13. The 29 there right in the middle. That's Luke Gray right there. Got Luke mixed up with another car earlier on. There's dude Conrad right there in the 8 as well. And again, Luke has ran that classic scheme all over the place. Max Speed was in the chat. I know that paint scheme's ran over there. Coming back out here at Talladega once again. I wonder how many laps Luke Gray has made around Talladega Super Speedway in his iRacing career. It has to be in the thousands. And Luke Gray coming through the middle. He's got help with him. Looking for the race lead this time by Luke Gray. Possibly had it. Yep, by nose. At the line there with the 27 car in the wall. Here we go. Big one once again. Conrad hard into the fence. Big trouble. Dude Conrad. Oh, dude Conrad. Wow. Well, let's take a look here. The big one strikes once again. And what on earth? Let's look. Dude gets clipped. Logan's clipped. Dude actually up into the air. So is Logan Hilton. Look at that. Both cars. Look at the height, Logan. And dude both got. Wow. The 21 up in the air as well. 3 cars. Holy moly. The 27 and Bob, they're going to come down. The 21 and 63 going to hit each other mid-air here. What a wild ride. Dude Conrad up in the air here over top the 27. The 9 there as well involved. One more look at how all this started in real time. So again, it just everybody's going to come together up front. You can see it right here. Yeah, boom. Wow. Conrad gets drilled a couple of times. The 24, at least 15 to 20 cars going to wind up involved. More look. As things went really, really bad, really in a hurry for a lot of drivers. Donald Sadusky clear of it. Let's take a look. I think Donald was just right there in front of all this. There's Donald. Oh, Sadusky just inching through. Great job by Donald. Wow. One more look. On board with that 19. Oh. Great job by Donald. Wow. You can see Donald coming to pit road here. Donald to pit. Donald, good job to pit road here, and he'll get back off of pit road after doing a great job avoiding that incident. Wow. Elk Cup boys doing a double down. They have to run tonight for a chance of championship in the Area 51 League. Oh my goodness, that is a long, long day. They're coming back to run for a championship here tonight. That is like a super long day. And where's the race at tonight, Max Speed, Area 51? Man, that is going to be interesting. That is a very, very long night. So we will be right back at it. Sebastian leads. And folks, I'm going to step away. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back in just a moment.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
All right, back here once again. Here we go. Lights out on the pace car. Ready to go back racing here in just a moment. And what a night it has been. Yeah, that was pretty much everybody, Dave. I literally couldn't even count the amount of cars involved in that one here. 85. Here we go. Coming back to green. Max VTV says they're going back to Dega there for the championship for Area 51 here tonight. Yeah, that's a lot of laps at Dega as we come to green. Here we go, coming to green once again. Green flag going to fly. You got Luke Gray right there in the mix. Jason T. Middleton and green in the air. We're racing once again. Everybody back up to speed here. 86 on the board of 188 back underway here at Talladega. 183 lap. 86 of 186 complete. 103 or excuse me, 86 of 188, 103 to go in this one. The 29 up front, Luke Gray right there as well. Look at Luke getting all kinds of help from Donald Sadusky. Donald right there to the back bumper. He's going to push on Luke. Those two hooked up here on the bottom lane. Doing a good job back up to speed for those two. 103 laps to go. You see those two on the bottom hooked up, working their way through this one. Now, right now, that bottom lane working well together at the moment. 87 on the board, the 23 of Sebastian. clear back to the race lead for a moment. Everyone else there as well. Patrick Grover right there as well. Patrick Grover doing a great job hanging tight now. One car now, two cars to the bottom. There is the Mario and Luigi machines. Bottom of the racetrack. Sebastian leading right now. Doing everything he can to hold this race lead. Sebastian doing everything he can. Steven there as well. Luke Gray there as well. Right now, Luke Gray doing everything he can to hold serve at the moment. Great racing right now. 88 on the board. 88 and 188 in the books right now. Sebastian up front, along with Steven right there in second. Those two doing a great job running at it. There is Sebastian up front. Sebastian leading the way at the moment, along with tons of help around him. 88 and 188 in the books right now. Sebastian, Steven, Jason T right there, as well as Luke Gray, Everett F. Wayne, Donald Sadusky top 6 right now. Charles M. Johnson. Look at Charles right there as well in the mix, getting after it as well. Charles there in that number 9 machine, working the bottom. Right now, 89 complete. What a race we're having. And again, you look up here at the front of this pack, so many. Oh, looks like Donald got to the back of Luke G just a little too hard, moved him up the racetrack a bit. Of course, they'll work on getting back together here. 89 complete here. Up front, Luke Gray leads. Luke Gray leads the way in that number 29 machine. Now Sebastian gonna edge back out ahead. 100 to go now, 99 to go this time by. As they continue to run right now, 99 or 90 of 188 in the books. Charles M right there in the 9 machine, sitting right there in line with Jason T. Middleton right there in front of him. Great racing all the way around right now. 90 of 188 in the books. Luke Gray leads. Luke leads right now. Even in second. Third is Sebastian as well. Fourth is Jason T. Donald Sadusky in fifth at the moment. You see Donald Sadusky right there as well. Sadusky trying to get back. He's got one car in between him and Luke G. But Luke to the race lead. Help from the 23 camp right there behind him of Sebastian out right now at the front of the field with 91 on the board. 91 on the board here tonight. You see them staying pretty well. It's the double file up front of the pack, staying that way. They've been that way for a while now. Now looking to the top side, there goes a move from the 23. Sebastian top of Luke Gray, but Luke's going to have help from Donald Sadusky right there behind him. Meanwhile, back in the pack, 3 wide, got a little dicey there for a moment. Donald there with Luke. They're both going to stay hooked up on the inside line with 32 on the board. Right now, everybody doing what they can, trying to stay up front, keep the lanes moving as they continue to run. Keep the lanes moving. Sebastian leading. Right now, as they run, 92 on the board, Sebastian leads the way right now. You know, look at Donald Sadusky inside that top 5. What about Charles M. Johnson? Logan Hilton back here in that 13th position. He led earlier on. He slid back in the pack a little ways. Has Logan. Again, Logan Hilton has led a few laps here. 6 to be exact so far tonight. One car going to dive out of line behind them. Drop to the back. We're 3 wide for the most of the pack right now. And again, we did have that big incident that took out at least half of this field. And they've had to use fast repairs to get these cars back going. Dude Conrad was up in the air a little bit ago. Now he's back into 15th. You see that 8 machine right there mid-pack. Dude Conrad back there in 15th. Everybody, oh, trouble. Logan Hilton involved.
Yellow flag.
Oh, no. So Logan going to be involved in this one. Let's take a look. Logan Hilton involved. Go back and take a look. And into the trial where things are going to go wrong. The 21 to the top of the 77, they make contact. The 13 can't get checked up in time. Logan gets collected. He shoots down right across Dude Conrad's nose. Luckily for Dude Conrad, he made it by, but Logan, the 27 to 24, involved. Caution back out, lap 94. Okay, so now Logan should be, as we go take a look. Right here, all damage on that machine, the 55, the front end missing. So Logan's got quite a bit of nose damage on that 63 camp. Now he's over in the grass trying to get back sorted out here after a big incident at lap 93. And the caution back out. And so with the yellow back out once again, Logan and some of these other cars involved will head to pit road here after an incident through the tri-oval. Quite a bit of damage. Or 24 smoking right there. Logan will come down pit road. Yeah, that car's got tons of damage on it. We'll have to get that thing looked at. Just unfortunate there. Things went wrong in the tri-oval. Probably one of the hardest parts of the racetrack is right there in the tri-oval. And it looks like he did have a fast repair. He'll use that, get back out there, get back at it. There's Jimmy Crow in the 16. Kind of a silent night for Jimmy. Not really up front battling too hard right now. We saw him really early on in the night up near the front. Everett off of pit lane right now. Leading the way, Sebastian. 6-second stop for him, so that's going to be pretty much fuel only on board that Fanatec 23 machine. Again, right now, 95 complete. Right now, as we continue to run 95 on the board here at Talladega Super Speedway. 95 of 188 complete here. Everybody that was involved in that incident hit pit road that time, as well as everyone else, just for fuel in general. And that is the way kind of shook out with 94 to go. Probably looking roughly 2 more stops at least to finish this thing out. At least 2 more stops, that is, to finish this race out here tonight. As we continue to circulate under yellow here after 95 laps of this 188 in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 here today. And right now, 95 of 188 complete. So we'll get ready for a restart here in just a moment here on Extreme Sim TV. Get ready to get this thing back underway here tonight. So with 96 going on the board here, we'll get ready for green once again here in just a moment. Here we go, getting ready for green once again. Sebastian out front, Stephen, Luke Gray, Don Sadusky, Charles M. Johnson, Dave Matson, David Overstreet, Mr. Darian there in 8th, 9th, Duke Conrad, John there in 10th, 11th is Paul Witt. That is the way they run right now, ready for a restart. Once again, 97 going on the board of the 188 scheduled here tonight. So again, 97 going on the board this time by field double file, ready for a restart here tonight at the Talladega Super Speedway. Ready to go, the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 presented by Fort Worth Screen Printing and Over the Top Designs. As always, ready to go. Big shout out to those guys for making all this possible. Again, John Hendricks, over the Top Designs, coming on board for this one. So here we go, 97 on the board once again. 97 complete of 188 here tonight as they get back up to speed. Everyone back up to speed as we continue. As they continue to run, 97 and 188 complete here tonight. And 97 on the board of 188 with 92 to go. And I just had a pit bull very upset that I'm not over there petting her on the head, apparently. So they continue to run right now. Everyone double file at the front of the field. 97 on the board here tonight at Talladega. On the board here tonight at Talladega Super Speedway. 998 top 2 breaking away a little bit. So these top 2 up front breaking away just a little bit right now. Everybody trying to get it figured out. They've been 2 and 3 wide all night long so far. Right now, back single file for the most part. Man, everybody getting after it right now. Charles M. Johnson right there. Donald Sadusky right there as well. Darian right there in the mix. There's Darian right there. Logan already back to the top side. Up to 12th. Didn't take him long after being involved in the incident. Back up into the top 12 with 90 to go. So 90 to go here tonight at Talladega. Back into the top half of the field goes Logan, back to 18th, 09 Navy Machine just in front of him. They continue to run 99 and 188 complete here tonight at Talladega Super Speedway. So again, 99 of 188 in the books. We're about to put 100 on the board here tonight. Time will start to tick down for these drivers over the next little bit. And really the intensity picks up with about 40 to go every time we come to a place like Talladega. The longer we run, the more the intensity picks up. We've seen 2 big incidents already tonight, 90 to go. And these guys still 2 and 3 wide. There's Jimmy Crow right there in the mix. Oh, Crow's Nest right there in the middle. Jimmy Crow, as always, getting after it as well. Right now, 3 wide mid-pack. There's the 77 camp. Staying after it to 26 there as well. Now 3 wide at the front once again. 3 wide on back. That 66 Machine John there, you're dead on. He is doing well tonight. Doing a wonderful job. John getting after it now. 3 wide up front. The John Deere Machine. Look, mid-pack. Hey, there's a deer. It's a John Deere right there on the top lane as well. Gabe Butler. There's the Navy Machine top side as well. Everybody all over one another right now. I believe that's Eric Laurie right there in that 071. John right there in the mix. Garrett doing everything he can. 101 on the board here tonight. 88 to go. Oh, 3 wide up front. You see them 3 wide. Row after row after row. 3 wide right now at Talladega. Look at the view from the infield. Everybody all over the place back here in the pack. 1 hour and roughly 13 minutes if we stay green here tonight. We continue to run 101 on the board. 101 laps on the board here. Donald Sadusky up in front leading the way here at Talladega. So Donald Sadusky leads, everybody else following around behind him, looking from the infield camera right now. 102 on the board, that time by the field, double file up front. So right now they continue to fight through. Right now the 19 Machine mid-pack there, Donald Sadusky. He's going to split the middle here, back to the front. Give Donald Sadusky the race lead back by a couple of car lengths. Let's see here, top side the 052. Right there as well, 103 of 183 complete. And again, with 86 laps complete, they continue to run. 104 on the board this time by. Double file right now, 3 wide, mid-pack on back. Everyone else fighting their way through. There's the 9 right there as well. Charles M. Johnson up here in the mix. Again, he's got to go run later on there. 51 Racing League season championship over on Max Speed TV later tonight. So they're pulling doubles here this evening. Oh, it's up there in the 9 camp. They're having a good run here. They continue to run right now, and everyone else as well. Again, thank you guys for coming out here tonight for this one. It has been a great one here. And Big Trouble once again. Big one, number 3. Big mess into turns 3 and 4. Dude Conrad involved once again. Oh no. Let's take a look. 104 on the board. Look at it one more time. Oh man, big contact. Dude Conrad right in the mix of it. There's the 66, the Fort Worth screen printing machine involved. Oh, unfortunate for him. John Garrett there all up in this incident. Logan Hilton trying to creep through. Probably got a little bit of damage. There's the 29 involved around the bottom. Up in the air a little bit. The 35 there as well. The 88 going to come along and get a piece of it. So unfortunate here. So many good cars all torn up. There's that 55 Spider-Man machine getting jacked up in the air. Logan's still doing a good job picking his way through. And does he get into Luke Gray here? And yep, right there. So Logan ended up making contact with Luke Gray down there on the bottom. It's so unfortunate here. And there's Conrad rolling around with the front end of that car missing. So many torn up race cars in this incident. Pit road will open once again, but man. There's Logan. That whole front end clip lifted off. The 55 will sneak through. 66 has big damage out of it. So 105 of 8, 188 tonight. We're back under yellow. So we have seen some major problems on pit road again. You see, Logan had to make an evasive action here to keep that car from getting into the back of another on pit road. Lap 106 of 188 complete. Let's see. And another fast repair used for Logan. It's unfortunate to see damaged race cars. Luckily, we got quite a few fast repairs tonight, so they can get them fixed at least. You know, that's the good part. But nevertheless, you never want to see that happen. Let's talk to Garrett. Let's see if we can talk to him. Hey, Mr. Garrett, Matt up here in the booth. You get a copy? Hey, Mr. Garrett, Matt in the booth. Got a copy on me, buddy?
Hey, yeah, let me turn you up a little bit.
10-4, man.
10-4, gotcha.
All righty, man. Well, you're having a good run. Unfortunately, you got caught up in that incident. Of course, Fort Worth Screen Printing, one of the sponsors of tonight's event. And on your car, dude, we appreciate that so much. How's the car running overall?
Oh, it's running good. You know, we're all on the same setup out here. It's one of Jimmy's setups, and it's fairly stable. Gets a little loose if you're in the middle, but yeah, just trying to make it to the end. I'm down to one quick repair, so I may have to hang out in the back here for a little bit. Started out good, though. We had, 3 wide racing for 50, 60 laps.
Yeah, man, it really did. And talk to me a little bit about Fort Worth Screen Printing before we let you go here, bud.
Yeah, we are primarily a contract decorator where other people go out and get the business for us, and then we decorate it for them, whether it's screen printing or embroidery. We've got 8 automatic presses in Fort Worth, 3 in Athens, have about 42 heads of embroidery, so we can do a lot of quantity of things there.
Yeah, it sounds like a really good operation, man. Well, again, we appreciate y'all coming on board for the sponsorship. And go out there and get you a win tonight, man.
Yeah, I'm certainly going to try to. Be nice to win one of these things with my name on it.
Yeah, for man. Good luck, buddy.
Okay, appreciate it.
So there we go. We're going to let him go back down to Fort Worth Screen Esports. Ready to go, 107 on the board here for just a moment, and we will get ready for another restart in 1 second here. And after a big whoa, Windows. Okay, Windows, are you done being crazy? And yeah, Donald squeaked by again. As always, Donald, just a squeaky bird, right? Squeaks by everything. Keeps it going, 107 on the board. And we will get ready for yet another restart with 107 laps complete here. And it's been a really fun night here this evening as we'll get ready for another restart. So we'll be ready to go once again. Now, as we get ready for another restart, lap 108 going on the board this time by. So So lap 108 going to go on the board here in just a moment as the field gets back single file. See it right there. Everybody's seeing a double single file at the moment. 108 on the board this time by leaders ready to go racing once again here this evening. Donald Sadusky. Sadusky right there is ready. Donald brings him down. The green flag to fly once again. Here we go, back underway at Talladega in just a moment. And we have seen some big incidences throughout the night.
Green flag, green flag.
Green in the air once again. We're back underway. 108 on the board. Now 108 of 188 complete. Look at Steven out front, leading Donald Sadusky, Jason T. Middleton, Sebastian Morin, and Mr. Everett F. Lane right there in the top 5. Man, these guys have put on a heck of a show all evening long back under green. Lap 109 on the board this time by. Lap 109 coming this time. You're at Talladega Super Speedway. So again, 109 on the board this time. Steven and Donald and everyone else in the mix here, coming down the front straightaway here through the tri-oval. So again, back through the tri-oval once again, double file up front. Donald, Steven, Jason T. Middleton, Sebastian, Logan, Everett F. Lane, and Logan Hilton right there as well. So right now up front, Steven leads the way right now with Donald Sadusky right there in that second place. Donald having a great run as well. Great run here for Donald up to P2 right now. BK Anderson. There is BK running 8 right now. BK doing everything he can do right now inside that top 8. Michael Russell and Jack Watts there in the top 10. Right now, 110 and 188 complete here tonight. Jimmy Crow right there, 13th. Look at Jimmy right now in that 16 machine trying to work forward. That's Jimmy Crow with help behind him from Michael Russell. Great run by Russell back there behind him. Running right now. BK, Michael Russell, and Jack Watts, your top 10. Darren M. and Gabe Butler right there. Again, a great run for Jimmy Crow up here in that top 13. Meanwhile, Donald Sadusky continuing to lead here. Sadusky leading the 27 Campus Sebastian. The 23 Logan Hilton, Jason T. Middleton right there as well. Great racing all the way around right now, and well, Donald, man, he is squeaked through some incidents. It's been crazy all evening with 111 laps complete. We've had 3 big major incidents on the race so far, and a bunch of people squeaking through. 112 on the board this time by. Again, 112 on the board of 183, or 188, excuse me, here in this one again. As we look forward down the lane, at least 2 more stops for these drivers to make it to the end here. Donald Sadusky leads Logan Hilton, who has been bobbed in 2 incidents here tonight, right there to his back bumper to second now, all over the back bumper of Donald. So Logan second in that inside lane, having a pretty good recovery here after 112 laps, involved in 2 incidents, but he has recovered Let's get on board with Logan here as he runs right behind that 19 machine. Lee James Steven to the race lead. Logan will slide back to third here. He's going to run right now. There is Steven out front. Steven out front leading well right now. 113 on the board of 188 here tonight. Michael Russell right there, BK there as well. Fighting their way through right at the moment. 114 on the board this time by. 114 on the board here as they continue to run Donald Sadusky. Oh, big trouble once again. Big incident. Oh, no. I believe that was Donald Sadusky that got turned around. In big incident once again on the racetrack. Let's take a look here. Man. One more look. Let's slow it down here. Oh my goodness. Sadusky up in the air. Sadusky there. Man. Wow. Big incident all the way through. There's the 24. The 27 involved. Dude Conrad right there on the bottom. Watch that 19's going to land. Oh my goodness. So much airtime. The 007 here. As they continue to run right now, and you see it. Donald Sadusky involved here in a big incident. Let's take one more look at it here. Donald Sadusky was up here near the race lead when all this broke loose. Got clear of Logan, went to go to the top side. Car just gets clipped, and just look at that height on that 19. Man. The 115 on the board. And Donald Sadusky on pit road had to tow that machine. And he will go at least one lap down here. The good thing is he'll have a fast repair, but again, unfortunately, had to tow the pit road. Well, it's unfortunate that Donald there is going to have to tow the car, but it does happen. And we get ready to go once again. What is one heck of a race and a big incident. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. Was that an absolute crazy incident here on the racetrack. And we will get ready to go back green flag racing, but again, a huge incident that happened. Hey John, man, I see Mr. John Hendrick in chat, buddy. How are you doing, my friend? As you see, the lights on the pace car, 116 laps in. The 116 in to the 188 here tonight. As you see, Logan right there in the 63, holding serve. Coming to 116, 117 this time by. And folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll be ready for the restart here at Talladega. All right, here we go. Get ready to go back. Green flag racing. Logan Hilton up front alongside that 71 camp as we get ready to go back racing one more time here at the Talladega Super Speedway after 117 laps here tonight. We've had a few big incidents along the way, but everybody's back in the hunt, ready to go once again for another restart here. And these guys are ready. I know you're ready at home as well as we get ready to go at green flag racing here tonight at Talladega. So here we go, back to racing once again. Field going to be double file, ready for the restart. 72 laps to go here at Talladega. Are you ready? I'm ready. We're going to go racing once again. Green flag to fly here in just a moment. David Overstreet out front. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Green flag is back out in the air once again here at Talladega. Back underway once again here with 71 to go. So 71 laps to go in this one. Everybody's double file once again. There's the real tree machine, David Overstreet, leading the way for the restart. We'll talk about lap down cars just a moment here. Let's scroll down there and take a look. Okay, let's see. Donald Sadusky right now 2 laps down. So he's going to need some caution. 31 cars left in the race. There is Donald. He needs to get up to the front here. Try to get 1 lap back the hard way maybe and get another one possibly late in the going with a wave around. Again, we're 71 laps to go. Overstreet right there and Sadusky there as well in this battle once again. And again, you got to feel bad for Sadusky was involved in that incident. Realistically, nothing he could do, but was involved regardless. He kind of just got stuck where he was at. Did Donald Sadusky. And he's trying to work his way back up through the mix. He's right there with the twins, right there in the 01-02 machine. He's got plenty of help. Gonna be the positive part to this. That's the good part. He's got plenty of help there in those twin cars right in front of him, and look at him thunder towards the front. He's like, yeah, I got to get my lap back. I don't have time to wait right now. Doing a great job. Meanwhile, up front of the pack, leading this race after 120 laps tonight. Logan up near the front, going at it again into the race lead goes Logan Hilton. Man, Logan's had an up and down night, but he always finds a way back to the front here. Not really surprised there that Logan's able to kind of direct his way back to the front of the pack. Here we go, Logan to the bottom of the racetrack here. The 429 of Paul Witt to the race lead. 3 wide up front. Paul right there leading with Jason Middleton there as well. 3 wide front of the pack, 121 on the board. Again, 68 laps to go. Paul Witt leads the way. 3 wide right now across the board up front. 3 different lanes of traffic. Right there on the top lane, here comes the Mario twins there, as I like to call them. They're the 01, the 02. Mario and Luigi up top of the racetrack with them. Donald Sadusky trying to get one of his laps back here, and he's right up there in the mix to do it. He can get up there and get a lap back here and then get a wave around. He'll be right back on the lead lap. Donald up top the racetrack here. 122 of 188 complete. Logan nearly got into Paul there. Got a little bit offset to the left. Couldn't go below the yellow line there, and that could have been a little bit dicey, but they worked it out. 122 going on the board. They're able to keep it clean for now. So 122 on the board here tonight. Everybody dancing around in the pack up front right now. Lead changes have been plentiful all night, with 65 of those throughout this race. Everybody doing what they can. Up front, Jason T. Middleton up there going at it in the 42 camp, doing a great job. He's got help with him, along with the 429 machine. And again, 123 laps of 188 complete here tonight. 3 wide up front across the board at the moment. You see him continuing to go at it here. 123 of 188 complete here tonight. 124 this time by. Everybody doing a wonderful job holding serve up front. Logan Hilton on the bottom. Great run for him. 3 wide at the front of this pack. Now as they continue to run. John right there in the 66 camp. Back up near the front in that Fort Worth screen printing machine. What about Logan Hilton right there as well? And again, 124 of 183 complete. Look at them all over one another right now. 125 this time by. 3 wide mid-pack right now. There's the 01, 02, 19 cars up by the wall. Great run all over the place right now. Jason T. Middleton right there leading the pack at the moment. Paul Witt to second. Logan Hilton in third at the moment right now as well. Great racing between those three. Up front on the bottom. Meanwhile, middle lane, there's the 71 with help to the 35 of Darian. 3 wide right now. As they continue to run 125 complete of the night. 125 this time by 3 wide, 9, 10 cars. 3 wide up front. Now look at that, 9 cars under a blanket at the front of the pack. 3 different lanes being used up front here with 126 laps complete here tonight. 63 to go. And man, these guys doing everything they can do right now. 3 wide, looking for running room in the mix. Oh, Sadusky still up there trying to get one of his laps back. What about Jack Watts? Right there in the 77 in the mix of the running as well. So Jack Watts right there doing everything he can do in that 77 camp. $127 of 185 in the books here tonight at Talladega. It's going to be a great battle here all the way to the end. Up front, you see it right now. Jason T. Middleton leading the way in this, and Logan Hilton. They're in fourth. Darren M. They're in second. Right now, the 35. Logan out of shape on the bottom. Great save by that 63. Logan got out of shape, gathered that car back in, wrangled that car back to shape. He'll stay going, won't tear the car up. Again, loses track position, but could have been much worse. Car got sideways down there on the apron, on the back straightaway. Did a great job wrangling it back straight here, and we stay green right now. And right now, the 0102 machine's up top with Donald Sadusky. And again, this is the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 here tonight, only on Extreme SM TV. If you're just joining us, it's been a crazy race. As you can see on your screen, 69 lead changes. We've had some major incidents as well. I mean, she has had some major incidents throughout the race. Fast leading right now, Jason E. in second at the moment. And right now we continue to run 129 on the board of 183 this time by. Jason T there as well. There's Jason right now as they continue to run 130 on the board of 185 with 60 to go here tonight. And right now, look to the race lead. There goes Seth Grover to the race lead. Donald Sadusky right there behind him as well. Great racing right now. 123, 130 on the board. There's Donald Sadusky there on the top lane with the 42 camp. Great run by those two up top. Donald's still trying to get to the race lead to unlap, or the front of the pack rather, to unlap himself and put himself back one lap down after being involved in an incident and having to tow the car back to pit road. That put him a lap down a while back. He's still trying to get one of those back. Again, 130 laps complete of 183 here tonight. And they continue to run. What a race. There is a Brian Rainville right there in chat. Man, Brian, nice to see you in chat. I hate you're not out here driving tonight, but good to see you in chat. 3 wide up front, all over one another right now. Again, 3 wide at the front of the field. $132 on the board. $131 complete in this one as they continue to run right now. Up front, Paul Witt leading at the moment. Paul doing everything he can to hold serve at the front of the field. Right, great racing at the moment. 3 wide at the moment. Paul Witt right there with Jason T there as well. 132 laps complete. 3 wide up front, 57 to go. Paul Witt leading the way. Jason T. Middleton there as well with Luke Gray, Seth Grover, Jack Watts, David Overstreet, and BK Anderson. What a race here tonight. 133 complete. So again, 133 complete. Let's do a little bit of crank it up here at Talladega. All right, continuing to run here at Talladega Super Speedway. Jason T. Middleton and Seth up front of the field, continuing to run. Right now with 55 laps to go. You are watching the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 presented by Fort Worth Screen Printing and Over the Top Designs. Here tonight, what a race we have seen over the past 134 laps, but it is coming down to crackdown time right now as we close in on the 40 to go marker, about 15 laps away from 40 laps to go, and time's starting to run short for a lot of these drivers. They're gonna have to get up there, get it done, and get it done fast. You don't have time to play around anymore here at Talladega Super Speedway. It is time to go. Push the button and lock and roll over the next 54 laps. We're going to decide ourselves a winner in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500. And though I tried to do a turkey gobble gobble earlier, but the impression just doesn't sound good, so I'm not going to do it. I don't have my impression guy here. So we're just going to stay away from me trying to do an impression, because I'm not going to sound like a turkey. I'm going to... I'm not going to touch that with a 20-foot pole. As we run right now, 136 on the board here tonight at Talladega. 53 new laps to go in this one. And what is a heck of a run all night long. Jason T leading the way at the moment, 136 of 183 in the books. Double file up front, the 02, 01, 52 to go. So we continue to run right now, 137 on the board of 152 complete here. And what a race it has been all evening long. So we'll continue to run here, 137 of 188 in the books with 52 laps to go here tonight. Jason T, Seth Grover, David Overstreet, Paul Witt, Sean Stevens right there, Luke Gray, John Garrett right there as well. Garrett right there in the mix doing everything he can do. 138 laps complete right now. Jason T. Middleton is your race leader. Some lap traffic up there in the mix as well. 139 on the board. 51 laps to go in this one at Talladega. 3 wide mid-pack all the way through, pretty much 2 and 3 wide. BK Anderson right there as well. So BK Anderson doing a very good job in this race. Mid-pack as well, doing everything he can, trying to hold serve. 140 on the board next time by. 50 laps to go. Right now, everyone trying to position themselves for the dash to the end here tonight. And right now, everybody doing exactly what they can do to keep these cars alive over the next 50 laps here tonight. And right now, everybody's fighting their way through. Look at the top lane up there's the 19. Man, Donald Sadusky not giving up. Of course, remembering Ryan Sadusky on the hood of that car here tonight. Ryan along for the ride. Back in the day, Ryan was Donald's drafting partner as well on iRacing, and just a great person. And I feel for Donald, because I don't even want to imagine the pain he must go through on a daily basis losing your son. But I will tell you what, Donald, right now you're putting on a show trying to get that lap back. And if Ryan was here right now, he'd be all over that back bumper giving him a shove. And something tells me that Ryan is around that race car, wheeling that machine to the lead of the pack. Now that puts him on the lead lap. Now what he needs a yellow right now. Donald Sadusky gets the lap back the hard way, needing a yellow flag at this point of the race. Donald hoping and praying for a caution. All right, Donald Sadusky needing a yellow at this point of the race. Donald hoping for a caution here. That would put him back on 1 lap down. And I've never before in the life as a broadcaster rooted for a yellow so hard as I'm pulling for one now. Goddess of cautions, we need you to appear. No, not right now. Wait till Donald gets back up there. Come on, Donald, get back to the front of the lead. There we go. Get to the bottom. Oh, contact behind him. Go, Donald, go. Because they're about to wreck behind you, bub. Come on, buddy. Keep rolling, Donald. You got this. The 42 right there in front of him. That's the leader, Donald Sadusky, trying to get back on the lead lap here tonight. Donald getting after it. He has got to get back on this, on at least one down. That is the thing. Man, short pit strategies coming up in about 10 laps out for sure. But right here, you're looking Donald Sadusky trying to get back on the lead lap. 46 laps to go. Man, how do you do this now if you're Donald? Donald Sadusky doing everything he can to get back on the 2 down scenario. And he is pushing so hard. He'll go to the middle lane. He's got help from the twins here. He's got the 01, the 02 right there as well behind him. Trying to get back up there. Here we go. Pit strategies and pit stops coming up in about 10 laps now from now. And again, trouble usually comes when we start trying to get everybody to pit road from this pack. Donald to the bottom, the 01 up top. That is also a battle for, well, not battle for a lucky dog, because Donald's 2. If we get a yellow, it'll put him as 1. So those two could actually kind of work together here, pin in the race leader, and keep themselves up there in position to get their laps back. Respectfully for both of them, if the yellow does magically appear at some point here. I don't know, I think I saw debris on the back straightaway, race control. Hey, race control, there's debris on the back straightaway. There's oil. I'm trying to come up with something. Man, oh man, Donald Sadusky leading the way right now of the pack, trying to get back on the lead lap after being involved in a major incident earlier. .145 on the board, 44 to go. So right now, 145 of 188 complete here tonight. Up front, Seth Grover is your race leader, but we do have the lap car, Donald Sadusky, battling to get back on one lap down the strategy. Here we go once again, 145 of 188 complete here tonight at Talladega. We're coming down to it, 44 laps remaining in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 here at Talladega. Gobble, 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 gobble. Is that what we're looking at here? Is this race coming down to pit strategies? Gobbledy, gobbledy, gobbledy. That's going to be the question. And Karen, unfortunately, the race is named the Ryan Sadusky race. That is Donald Sadusky's son. Unfortunately, he passed away on us a few years back, and we've had a couple of these memorial races. I know Max Speed has done a few of them. First time I've done one of them, and I'm very, very, very humbled to be chosen to do it. It means a lot to me. Donald seems like such a nice guy, but it's so unfortunate on so many levels. Here, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, 147 of 183 right here tonight with 42 to go. As they continue to run down the back straightaway, 147 laps complete of 183. Folks, we're going to go one more crank it up before pit stop start. When we come back, we'll be with you to the end. All right, 150 on the board, 38 to go here. You seen Donald Sadusky jump out of line and elect to go to the rear here. He was up front for a while there trying to get that lap back. Unfortunately, had to jump back out of line. We continue to rock and roll with 38 laps to go this time by. So now what do? You know you're going to have pit stops here very, very shortly in the front of this field. Donald Full, I bet. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think so as well. That's, man, I don't want to see that. Maybe he can get back in the field here. The caution never came out at the right time there for him, unfortunately. You see him dropping back, probably having to save some fuel. You're up front and running hard in the front of the pack. You burn more fuel. You drop back, you can save some more. And with 152 on the board of 188 here tonight, we continue to run. Dude Conrad there in the 8 machine up near the front as well. Dude Conrad right there in the front of the field also. Sebastian right there, Steven there as well. 132, 183 complete here with 37 to go. The cars moving around there, kind of moving back and forth here on the inside line as they start to get single file. Pit stops coming up here in just a few moments. So again, expect pit stops anytime here. In this one, 154 to go on the board this time by. Look for cars to hit pit road. Here we go. Karn's going to start peeling off, heading down pit road here. The front pack will stay out led by Seth and Jason up front. Continuing here, 154, 183 complete. $154 on the board of 183 here tonight, or 188 here tonight. 35 laps to go. Couple more cars mid-pack diving out. We're going to keep our eyes on this front pack. Your race leaders, when do they hit pit road? You're going to have to hit pit road here before much longer. $155 of 183 complete. David Overstreet right here in 6th in that 71 machine. Looking for cars to elect to come to pit road probably this time by, at latest next time. Sorry about that, folks, as they continue to run here. 156 on the board, 34 laps to go. $133 to go here at Talladega now. Coming down to the end here once again. Here we go, 156 on the board. One car coming out, I think that is believe that may be Donald jumping out under the yellow line right here. 157 laps on the board this time by. Closing down to the end of this one. And single file up front they stay. Here we go. Everybody to pit road. Be careful. Gonna start locking brakes. Good job, everybody. Whoa, wow. And that's going to be a unsafe pit road entry. Can't get the number. It's a similar painted car to Donald's, but man, he smoked it into pit road. That'll be an unsafe pit road entry, most likely. Now we got, what, 6, 7 cars left out here that has not stopped. They'll be coming down this time. Get right now, Sebastian, Stephen, John, Anthony English, Rick Seabrands, and the 63 of Logan Hilton out here going to stop this time by. And pit road once again. Watch Logan. He is the star of pit road entry. Well, nope, didn't work. Big wreck on pit road. Logan tried it again. This time didn't go his way, and big contact. We seen him slide it into pit road earlier. This time around, one more look at it. He came in here hotter than a bullet, man. Tried to get that car woed up, but it just did not work. Look at Logan. He's at least 15 mile an hour faster at one point than everybody else, and around we go. Logan sent that one. And everybody will get back off of pit road here in just a moment after that crazy round of stops. And man, Logan actually sent that thing in so hard and did not pan out for him that time. And there was no yellow either, so that's not going to help Logan there. But Rick Seabrands leads the way there right now in that 4 machine as they continue to run right now. And they are in the midst of some lap traffic. No, excuse me, they're back to 12. Never mind, they're dropping back here. Seth Grover going to be up front, leading the pack right now with the 02. You see Seth, teammate right in front of him, 1 lap down still. And again, he's been trapped that way for a while here. Teammate and brother right in front of him in the 01. 3 wide behind him. Here comes Jimmy Crow. Jimmy Crow making his appearance here tonight. He'll go to the top side here, top of 3 wide, as we're down to 30 laps to go. It's pretty much go time at Talladega. Now watch. We're going to end up, before it's over with, the guys you expect to be up front will be here. The cream will rise to the top over the next 30 laps. As they continue to run. 29 laps to go. They continue to run and work their way through here. Continuing to go at it here up front. The 01 up front trying to hang on. Seth right there in the race lead. Teammate right in front of him. The 01, 02 up front. 28 laps to go this time by 3 wide at the front. Big move top side. Here comes Jimmy Crow. Big move with the 41 machine of Tracy Weaver. Weaver to the race lead with Crow right behind him. Crow's car bobbled just a bit there. They held on to it though. Great job by both of them keeping that top lane in shape. 162 laps complete this next time by. Trace Weaver leading. Jimmy Crow in second right now. You see right back there the John Deere machine working back into the picture. That's Eric Laurie. Right there in the mix, there's the 66 mid-pack. Middle lane at the moment. As they continue to run 61 and 185 a complete. All wit right there, doing a great job leading the way with 27 laps to go. Oh, Jimmy Crow a little bit out of shape there down the back straightaway. Just about got into the side of the cars below him. 3 wide, about 6 rows deep, now 7 rows deep here. Talladega Super Speedway now. Forming up 3 wide all the way back through the lead pack. Cars all over one another at the moment. Pro on the top side trying to hold serve. He'll push onto the back bumper of the Office Depot. 41. Leading that outside lane of Tracy Weaver. Tracy Weaver doing a great job. 3 wide all the way back through the pack. Right now the 01 still leading, trying to hold serve in front of the 02 down the back straightaway. Everybody hanging on right now as they fight through. 25 on the board. With 55 to go. This time by. 2 and 3 wide up front as they battle their way up through the pack. There's Tracy Weaver leading. Weaver now 3 wide at the front with the 01 there as well. Now 3 wide up front. Jimmy Crow trying to sneak through. There's the 4 trying to come through the middle with the 02 and 41 as well. Those guys are really packed in right now. Coming to 24 to go. 165 laps on the board this time by. 24 to go here at Talladega right now. The 01 up top trying to get a lap back. The 02 still on the lead lap. So we got a lap car up here trying to get a lap back here as we continue to run. 165 going to get tight off of turn 4 there for a moment with Jimmy Crow and the 41 machine of Mr. Tracy Weaver. They will hold on to it for now. Crow a little out of shape mid-pack. Crow right there as well, doing a great job holding serve in that 16 camp. Everybody with everyone here. Man. You want to talk about you can feel a big one coming, Karen? I can feel it too. It's definitely almost here. The big one is about ready to make an appearance, I assure you. Here we go, continuing to be 3 wide throughout the pack. Everybody all over one another right now. And right now, everybody fighting their way through. 130 or 166 on the board. 23 laps to go. The big one looms around every corner here tonight. If you make a move, it is going to be a big problem if you may mess up here tonight. Make a mistake here, it's going to take out a lot of vehicles. You see lap down cars riding the bottom of the racetrack, letting the pack go. Smart move by them. They'll fall back in line. Ooh, boy, oh boy, that 24 got out of line. Just about stacked that middle lane up. Man, look at Jimmy Crow pushing hard on the top, trying to get back to the front. And I feel the storm clouds of a big one brewing with these cars all over one another like this. It is just a matter of time. It's if, not, it's when, not if this is going to happen. But when does the big one break loose? Oh, big move to the bottom for the 01. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. The 24. Oh, here we go. Big one right now. Here we go. Spinning through the tri-oval. 5, 6, 7 cars. The 97, one up and over. More getting collected. The 17's involved. And there it is. Just like that. Caution on the racetrack. Wow. And it all started with the 24 camp of Everett F. Lane. It got turned around. And under yellow we go with 21 to go. One more look. Well, let's try to slow this down. We'll dissect it. Gets loose right here. Car comes up the racetrack, does the 24 of Everett. He's going to try to feel that hole back here and watch as he makes contact right there. And it just... Now, right here, it doesn't look like it's going to be bad. Problem is, everyone else up above him, Seth and everybody here, is going to start trying to dive through, and there's going to be cars on the top that it's just going to get collected. There's the 66, the 6 taking a giant hit. Man, just crazy amount of hits here that's going to happen. 66 collected, the 42, the 18, all involved in this one here with this caution at lap 168. Now, it don't really surprise me because, well, we talked about it, right? We said the big one's coming, and unfortunately, the big one did strike. Our car's on pit road. Unfortunately, folks, Donald Sadusky right now, 12 laps down. You hate to see that. I think he's took it to the garage for the evening. Donald sitting in pit road right now. I hate to see that for Donald here tonight, but 20 to go at Talladega Super Speedway. We'll get ready to finish this one out. 500 miles is what we are running here tonight in this race. We are 20 laps to go from the finish here tonight at Talladega Super Speedway. Remember, we had heat racing. We had everything that has happened here tonight. And we will get ready for another restart in just a moment. Paul Witt leads behind the iRacing race car. Good run for Paul here tonight. And Tracy Weaver there in second. What about Jimmy Crow setting third from the Crow's Nest group? Let's take a look here. Let's see who we can talk to. We haven't talked to today. Talk to Paul. Let's have a word with Paul here. Hey, Paul, Matt, if you're in the booth, get a copy.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, I tell you what, been looking for an opportunity to interview y'all tonight. We got one, and you're in the race lead. Ain't that convenient?
Yeah, you know, it's been a tough battle getting up here, but I don't plan on leaving. But yeah, you never know how these things go.
Man, what a crazy race it's been all evening there, Paul.
Yeah, it has been. It's been really crazy, but you know what? We got a good bunch of guys here. I think we can finish it out pretty strong.
In for buddy. Well, man, you got a good shot at it at least, right?
I'm gonna give it my best shot. See what happens. See where the card lays. You know, it's all it is like a big game of chess.
10-4, man. It's kind of like playing poker.
Yes, sir. Let's see if I got a good enough hand to bluff.
10-4, Paul. Well, what room would you like me to move you back to, sir?
What was that?
What Discord room would you like me to move you back to? Thank you.
It doesn't matter.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, good luck, my friend.
All right, thank you. See, maybe I'll see you in a little bit.
10-4, buddy. Best of luck.
Thanks.
But there we go. Paul ready to go. And this dash to the end. As they work down the back straightaway. Jimmy Krog right now on the bottom. He'll drop back. There's Jimmy. And that's 16 in the third. What a long, crazy, incredible night. And guess what? We're not done yet. We've still got to finish this thing out. And what has been an epic race here this evening. These guys get ready for a showdown. In this one. Here we go. Showdown is ready here at Talladega Superspeedway. Here we go. Double file once again, ready to rock and roll. Coming to green this time by. Here we go. Everybody ready. Green flag going to fly this time. Here we go. Green flag in the air this time by. Field hanging on.
Green flag.
Green in the air. We're racing at Talladega. Now everybody trying to hold serve. Great race up front here tonight. Excuse me, folks. As they continue to rock and roll. These guys up front doing everything they can. Look at them shake and bake down the back straightaway here. Gobble Gobble 500 here with 18 laps to go. Now, who makes the move in time here to get to the race lead, get to the front? 17 to go this time by. Everybody gonna fan out 3 wide.
Caution.
And yellow behind them. Caution is out. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. With 17 to go, we'll go see if we can find out what happened. Because it was deeper in the field this time. What happened here? Ooh, the 01 and the 02 involved in an incident together. And that is going to bring the caution back out. Seth going around, caught up in it. Take one more look at it. That Seth gets caught up in it. Both the twins involved in this one. And what was a little wreck for Talladega standards. Caution back out. And yellow back out on the racetrack. One more time. Dave Freeman, watch out, 88. Yep, 10-4. He's going to be strong. We've had multiple incidents here tonight, but we'll get them stacked back up, ready to go. We're less than 16 to go now. It is time to go. We're going to step away for one more commercial break. When we come back, we'll be back live here at Talladega.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
All right, here we go. We'll get ready for the restart once again with 16 laps to go here tonight at Talladega. Man, oh man, unfortunate for Seth and the teammates here, man. That's just the Mario and Luigi car. Seth and Patrick not having the best luck here, but they'll get ready to go once again. Gabe Butler up front in the 88. Look at Gabe leading the way right now. So it's Gabe Butler ready to once again go green flag racing one more time. 15 laps to go this time by as they get ready for a restart. 174 on the board this time by. For 174 on the board this time by. 15 to go. 15 to go. 15 to go here this time by. Right now. Butler, Anthony English, and Luke Gray, your top three. So your top two drivers is Butler and Anthony English. Your top two with Luke Gray and Tracy Weaver in fourth. Logan Hilton there in fifth. Paul Witt in the sixth. Right now coming to 14 to go. The 14 to go this time by. Getting ready to go green flag racing one more time here tonight. With 14 to go here tonight with Mr. Gabe Butler and Anthony English, Luke Gray, Tracy Weaver, and Logan Hilton, your top five. Jimmy Crow in sixth. So right now, 14 to go. So, Gabe Butler, Anthony English, and Luke Gray, your top three here tonight. 14 to go this time by. So 14 to go this time by as we get ready to go green flag racing. To go. Here we go. Gabe Butler, Anthony English up front, green flag back in the air. 14 to go. 14 laps to go this time by. Everybody hanging on right now. 14 to go. Gabe Butler, Luke Gray, Anthony English, Tracy Weaver, and Paul Witt, your top five. Everybody trying to fight their way through. Luke Gray out front leading the way right now. Big push. Luke Gray to the race lead. Behind him, Gabe Butler and the English. Your top three. 13 to go. Logan Hilton right there in that sixth spot now trying to move forward top side. Here comes Logan with the 44 camp pushing the outside. They'll move forward coming to 13 laps to go. Logan Hilton right there now. Few cars back to six, but it's Luke Gray out front. Well, laps to go this time by. These guys double file up front going at it. There's the 88 machine with the 44 up top. Big move at the front of the field right now. Gabe Butler and Anthony English trying to get it done. They'll lead the pack at 12 to go. Big movement. There's the 44. Jumps out of line. Anthony English trying to get the top line rolling. He's got help with Logan Hilton right there. Trouble behind him. Cars in the grass. We're green right now. One car around in the grass, but we stay green. 12 laps to go now. Logan Hilton pushing Anthony English. Tracy Weaver right here in the top 3 as well. Jimmy Crow right there. Paul Wint, Michael Russell, and John Garrett right there with Jason T. Middleton right there as well. Great run for them. All in the front of the pack with 12 to go. Here we go, 11 laps to go. Butler, English, Gray, Hilton, your top of this field. One car in the wall in turn 4. They're all going to get stacked up. Trouble. 68 around, and that's going to be the yellow.
The yellow flag is out.
And here we go. Big incident off of turn number 4. The pit road commitment cone is out in the middle of the racetrack. There we go. Let's take a look at what happened. Caution out with 11 to go. We've seen them get stacked up here. Right there, the 68 or 66 going to get tipped up high. 16 right there in the mix. And here we go. They're all going to start sliding up the racetrack. And they all end up kind of smudged against the outside wall. And as they try to get down, the 27 does a good job of squeaking through with 11 to go. There's a 71 collected. The 77 is going to get collected. The Budweiser machine. He goes around. He'll slide back up over the yellow or the yellow billboard, the yellow wood sign painted on the racetrack, and the caution will fly once again. Let's take a look at our race statistics right quick. As we've had 92 lead changes, let's take a look at everything else that we can see. We've had 8 cautions, 18 caution laps here at Talladega so far tonight. So back under yellow here with 10 laps to go. Paul Witt leads the way right now with Anthony English in second. We'll get ready for yet again another restart. So again, we'll get ready for another restart. And we will get ready once again for the restart here tonight with 10 laps to go. So it'll be 10 to go when the yellow flag is lifted, and the green flag is or a little less than 10 to go, probably around 9 to go by the time we get the green flag tonight for the restart. Don't forget, over on Max Speed TV later on tonight, it will be the Area 51 Racing League season finale. That is going to be over on Max Speed TV later on tonight. That should be fun to watch here back at Talladega for their season finale. Or excuse me, the first race of the playoff looks like. I'm blind as a bat apparently. And that is scheduled to kick off here around, what's that say, 8:20 tonight. Over there for that one. For Area 51 getting ready to go. And again, we're going to go ahead and share the link in there. Go ahead and share the link to that one in chat if it'll let me. As we have had an epic race here today. But if you want to check out the following race with some of these drivers that are here tonight pulling a doubleheader, there is the link in the description, in the comment section to that race tonight at 8:20 over on Max Speed TV. Again, Charles Johnson and many more out here tonight pulling doubleheader, headed for that race as well later on tonight back here at Talladega Superspeedway. And I give a big shout out to everyone that made this happen today. over the top designs. Everybody involved in the getting this done. Fort Worth screen printing and everything, getting this done for the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 120 500. It's been a pleasure on my end calling this thing 10 to go. Again, AJ was originally planning to be here tonight, but had some other things he ended up coming up and having to go do. So I said, okay, I'll take it from here, buddy. I was like, yeah, AJ, I'm captain now. I'll go take care of it. And I've been proud to be the captain through this whole race here tonight. It's been a really good race here at Talladega Superspeedway. Down to 8 to go when we get to green to give ourselves a winner of the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 here tonight at Talladega Superspeedway. Don't forget, Extreme Sim TV will be off for the rest of the week. For Thanksgiving week, I will be off and going doing gobble gobble things, actually. Hopefully eating some gobble gobble. That's, turkey is so good. And stuffing. Okay, I gotta get back to calling this race, or I'm gonna start thinking about food. As we continue to get ready to go here with less than 9 to go. It will be 8 laps to go this time by in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500. And I would love to cluck like a turkey, but it just doesn't work. I thought about broadcasting this race in a turkey suit, but I figured I'd get way too hot. So I figured that was a bad idea. If we do another one next year, I will tell you what, if we get to 13 likes on this video, if we do another one of these 500-mile races, I will promise you I will wear a daggum turkey suit the whole time. And I'll cluck like a turkey. Or try to cluck like a turkey. Don't know how that's going to work. So here we go, going to green this time by. Everybody double file, ready to go. Let's get this done. It will be 8 laps to go when the flagman puts the green in the air. Here we go. 8 big ones ready to go here at Talladega. Green flag is in the air. We are rolling
Green.
here at Dega. Everybody back to green flag racing here. There is Paul Witt up there along with Logan. The 29, Luke Gray, Gabe Butler up there in the mix. Guys you expect to see near the front when we close in on the end to one of these races each and every time. They're right where they need to be. Logan Hilton, the 428 on the bottom. The 4, the 27 running the inside line. We got 17 cars left on the lead lap after the laps we've run tonight. Now the field through 3 and 4 once again to get 7 laps to go at the Talladega Superspeedway. 7 to go in the Gobble Gobble 500 right now. Look at the movement top line of Gabe Butler, Luke Gray. They're going to start their movement up top. Here they come to the stripe once again. 7 to go in the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500 here at the Talladega Superspeedway. Gobbledy right now as they work their way through turn 1. Off into turn 2. There's the 29 top side with the 44 Exalta machine. Big push coming outside lane. Everybody doing everything they can. Big push. There's the 88 on the bottom of Gabe Butler. Everybody stacking up a little bit on the top lane. Nothing doing there. They'll keep it straight and tight for now. And these guys getting after it right now down the front straightaway once again. Big push from the 429 to the back bumper. The 88 of Gabe Butler leads to the stripe. 6 to go. Butler trying to hang on. Everybody else behind him holding serve right now. Well, right now as they continue to work their way through. Watching from near the volcano on Hawaii. Okay, that's a new watching location for a viewer. Cool. Don't think I want to be near a volcano. No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. or ma'am. Either way, not going to catch me near a volcano. 2 wide behind them. And we have 3 wide right now. Speaking of volcanoes, this pack is like a volcano ready to erupt into pieces here. The 29 leading Luke Gray out front. Right now the 44 machine, Anthony English right there in that Exalta machine trying to hang on inside the top 5 right now. Man, great battling up front, nose to tail, big pushes as well. Up near the pack right now, 3 wide, top lane dropping back to 44, mid top as well. Everybody all over one another right now, getting after it here in the closing stages with 4 laps to go. Crossover move, there goes the 88 to the top. He's got help. He'll take the race lead into the tri-oval. A couple of cars diving out behind him. 4 laps to go tonight at Talladega. Right now, Gabe Butler leads the way right now. Good job by Gabe to get there. Can he hang on? Pat getting a little rambunctious behind him. Down the back straightaway, looking for 3 to go. And these guys doing everything they can, trying to hang on right now up front. 3 wide, there's the 29 on the bottom. Gabe Butler leading the way right now. Gabe Butler doing everything he can, trying to hang on. 3 to go this time by. Three laps to go here. 3 wide for the race lead. Look at Steven gonna make it work. He'll go the lead for a moment. The 44, Luke Gray there with him as well. Everybody battling it out. 2.5 to go here tonight at Talladega. 2.5 laps to go. Will they hold it together for 2.5 more laps? Coming to 2 to go at the stripe. Right now, Luke Gray leads it. Coming out of turn 4 through the tri-oval. Flagman gonna give them 2 laps to go here at Talladega. The pack all over one another right now. Coming to the stripe side by side. At the stripe, it was Steve in the 27. 2 to go for the leaders up front. Coming to a 1.5 to go. Trying to hold it all together. Luke Gray on the bottom. Gray holding serve. 1.5 to go at Talladega. Luke Gray doing a great job working the inside lane, but he's going to lose some ground here. Steven right there in the 27 is going to edge ahead to the race lead. Coming to 1 to go. The Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500. White flag to fly this time if they make it. Coming through the tri-oval. 1 lap to go. This time by 1 to go here tonight. Up front now, Luke Gray, Steven side by side. They're holding dead even. The 1781 camp there as well. What about the 88 of Gabe Butler? Can he come up with something? 1 lap to go here at Talladega. Down the back straightaway, movement from the 44. Here comes Anthony English on the top. English, big run. It's going to stall out, I'm afraid. He'll jump down to the second lane. He'll have to try to side draft. It's going to be a drag race to the stripe. Gray, English, up front, side by side, out of turn 4. Hit the English in the wall. Gray will continue to lead. Luke Gray is Anthony English flips. More cars wrecking behind him. Meanwhile, side by side at the stripe, it's Gabe Butler by a nose. Gabe Butler will win it here at Talladega. Wow. One more look here as I came to the stripe. You see the wrecking happening behind them. Let's go to our photo finish camera. Let's see here. All right, we're going to have to kind of circle back. Let's look for the leaders. Look for Gabe Butler. And in a minute, we'll pick them up right there. Wow. Just like that. We'll see if we can get another shot of it here. Man, the 70-071. It's a great run. See if we can get a shot here at Luke. Now, just great racing. Wow. One more look from the cameras here at Talladega. What a race. And Gabe Butler again doing all he can do. Wrecking at the stripe, but one more look here. Luke Gray and Gabe Butler gave it all they had. And right here, I mean, just this close. I mean, these guys were battling it out all evening long. What was going to be a heck of a battle at the end. Watch Luke and Gabe to the stripe here at Talladega. And the Ryan Sadusky Gobble Gobble 500. Just that close. Man, just so happy at how this race turned out. Can't thank enough everyone involved. But again, just that close. And it was Gabe Butler going to victory lane. And we'll talk to him in a moment. There's the shot I was trying to get that I never could get. And look at that right there. Oh. Well, let's get ready to talk to some people, man. And what was a heck of an end to this race. Well, let's get Jimmy's first up. Well, Jimmy, buddy, you're the first up for interviews here tonight, bud. What a night. You got me there, Jimmy Crew?
Oh, I got you, sir. I got families all allowed. Yeah, it started out good. Wish the caution count wouldn't have been as high, but for a 500, we'll take that. Do you happen to know what the lead change count was, Matt?
101, sir.
Ooh, 100 lead changes. Dang it.
101
That
lead
tells us, hey,
changes.
that tells us we were racing. What was the caution count?
I think we ended at 10. I can double check it, but I think it was around 10.
Double check.
Let me see. Let me go look. What I've got on my end is saying we had, according to mine, it was 8 cautions for 24 laps.
Hey, 101 lead changes. The record in real life at this track is 89.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
shattered that. We had less cautions than they did at the last NASCAR 500. So that's a good job by all the drivers.
Yeah.
All the drivers. Big shout out to all the drivers. You know, shout out to Ryan Sadusky and Donald Sadusky. Appreciate everybody coming out. Fort Worth Screen Printing. All the sponsors. Good job, guys.
Well, I'll give you another stat there, Jimmy. Average lap time, 49.084 is your average lap for the field. So, yeah, y'all were fast tonight. But, again, guys, great job. That was a lot of fun. And, Jimmy, if you can still hear me, that was just a ton of fun to call, buddy. Well, Gabe, my man, you're going to be the winner here tonight. How do you feel?
I'm worn out, man, but I got to tell you, it's always a privilege to race in Ryan's Memorial race here, and I'm just thrilled to be even part of it and even more thrilled to have won it. Couldn't have done it without my teammates, though.
Well, man, you did exactly that, right? You did a great job. You and Luke battled it out side by side to the line. very, very close finish between the two of you.
Yeah, I think Luke was just trying to make it exciting for us. But anyway, whatever, it worked out. And like I said, I'm just thrilled to have won Ryan's race here.
I was trying to block. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You got to do a better job than that, bud.
I know. I need to take lessons from somebody.
Well, Luke, man, I'm going to make it a little bit more salty for you. You ready? You lost by 0.0.06 of a 6/1000th of a second.
Wow.
Awesome.
So, just to make that block a little more salty for you.
Man, there's no salt involved. That was an absolute blast. Being able to race Gabe for the win like that. I watched him win so many of these races, broadcasted races. That was fun, man. That made 188 laps worth it for sure. I want to say, rest in peace, Ryan. God bless him. Thanks, Donald. Thanks, Jimmy. Way to go, Gabe. Congratulations, Gabe. Badass, dude.
Thank you, buddy.
Man, on a night where we come out here and we do what we love to do, right? When we lose someone in the community that's close to all of us, we all know this. It hurts, and the only way to really celebrate them is come do what we love to do. And that's race, and that's what we done here tonight. And you guys put one heck of a stamp on the night with that finish.
Absolutely. Donald Sadusky has a huge passion for this stuff, and his son was following in his footsteps, man, and we absolutely owe that kind of honor to him. And I think we really honored both of them pretty well tonight.
Yeah, y'all did for sure. And what was one of the closest finishes on the channel? I feel like I say that every time I have you guys race. It was close. Don't know which is closer, the last one or this one, but it was close.
Yeah, they're all fun, and just going back to, what Luke said, it's all about Ryan and Donald, and I think it's an emotional time, and he's a great guy to be able to, have the fortitude to come on here and put this on, and if it helps him with his pain, that's what it's all about. This racing is all secondary when it comes to stuff like that. So as long as he knows we're all behind him, no matter what, we all kind of cry and moan a little bit about different things that happen during the season, but when it's all said and done, we're all really good friends and a very strong community here, and I'm just grateful for that.
And now I do know, Gabe, do you got to do a double header tonight, buddy?
Normally I do, but I'm not racing this season on that particular series, so no, and I'm too old for it because I'm absolutely exhausted.
Brother, golly, if you were going to say yes, I was about to send men and lab coach to your house.
Well, I know we had a few out there that's pulling double headers tonight, and I think they're absolutely insane to go do that again. But that's what we love to do.
Good run out there, Steve.
Thanks, man. That was a fun race.
Yeah, Steve, good job, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Steve sounds like a young guy. He's probably going to do the doubleheader.
I'm 30, but my body feels much older because I'm a mechanic. I'm a little beat up.
I hear you, buddy.
My rig makes my back very sore. I definitely need a little break for this next one.
Is it your gaming chair that's hurting your back, Steve? Like the rig chair itself?
Yeah. It is. Yep.
I had to literally pull the seat off my rig and go back to an office chair because of that.
I might have to do something similar. We'll see.
Yeah, because I just used the front half of the rig and then, the office chair. But, I mean, man, you did a great job. You could have never known that your back was hurting there at the end because you were right up there in the middle of it.
Thanks. I appreciate it. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was,
awesome
man.
job, Steven.
Yeah, I appreciate you running, Steven. And I know y'all get a lot of hate and a lot of crap, but I appreciate y'all's hard racing. Y'all make everything exciting. Hell, I'll get woke up by guys that beat y'all in other races, say, hey, well, be sure and watch that broadcast when you wake up, so that means y'all are making wins mean more to people, and it's good competition. Appreciate your racing, buddy.
Thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate it, man.
Well, Jimmy, man, we go ahead, Steve.
Oh, I was gonna say, this is always a great time, and this is for a really good cause. So I'm just glad to be part of it. Appreciate the invite.
And for man, well, Jimmy, man, thank you again for having me on board to do this one. I thoroughly enjoyed it, buddy. It was a long race, but it was fun. It was fun.
I was glad to see you were doing it again, Matt. It's the first race I've run for Extreme Sim TV in 2 years, probably year and a half at least.
Yeah, at least, Luke. Yeah, I'm still at it, buddy. Still clucking along. But I got myself in trouble, guys. So I made a bet with the comments, Luke. I told him if we got 13 likes on the video, that the next 500-mile race we do, whenever that may be, I would do the whole race in a turkey suit. Well, we got 13 likes.
All right.
So
That'll be January. Book it. It'll be sometime in January. Start the new year off right.
10-4.
I'm looking forward to seeing that or not.
Well, being a turkey suit. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna talk through a turkey suit. I may just do the bottom half of the turkey and not the top half of the turkey. I don't know. I'll come up with something. Well, Jimmy, man, as always, it was fun. Guys, any closing thoughts here?
Just thanks, Jimmy, for letting me be a part of it. And congratulations, Gabe. Way to go.
Yeah, thanks, and yeah, definitely thank you to Jimmy for putting the show on again. It's always awesome, and again, just a shout out to Extreme Sim TV for putting on the broadcast, and a hell of a job, buddy. And Team Boot Narco, great job, fellas. Some unlucky, some not. So awesome. Looking forward to doing it next year.
10-4.
Awesome job, Matthew.
Thank you, buddy. Well, with that being said, Jimmy, I think come January, I'm going to be in a turkey suit. So, guys, look forward to that one.
Yes,
all right.
And real quick before we go, though, big shout out to all the drivers in the race. Phenomenal job. We're thinking about Ryan and Donald and my pops and everybody. Right. And thinking about our family, my wife, I love her to death and appreciate everybody coming out and racing, man. Enjoy it. Thank you again, Extreme Sim TV, Matthew. And y'all know it's an SSK thing with me. I may not have no clout, but thank God we got good drivers that come race, and I appreciate all of them.
Well, that being said, thank you to everybody that made this happen. Thank you to Fort Worth Screen Printing, Over the Top Designs with our good buddy, John Hendricks. I'll be off for the rest of the week. We'll see you. Go ahead.
Don't forget Fort Worth Screen Printing.
Yep, that one, Over the Top Designs, everybody that made it happen. And again, one more time, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you to everyone. And Donald, man, we're thinking about you. And we miss you, Ryan. We'll see you next time. Oh.